I started with nothing. No trust fund, no rich uncle, no secret investor. A beat-up notebook full of half-baked ideas and a stubborn belief that I could pull something off. So I started small. Really small. Every dollar I made went right back into produce. I wasn't making money yet. I was just moving. I put up everything and anything I could afford, even if it meant 5 of the same beer or cider just to fill a shelf. I treated that store like it was my palace. I stayed open late, delivered on foot sometimes, and if a customer asked for something, I found a way to get it. And slowly, people started showing up, then coming back, then bringing friends. 100 days later or so, the same dusty corner shop became the spot. Neon sign in the window, shelves stocked, regulars nodding at each other like it was a club. Built from nothing, brick by brick, bottle by bottle. This is my liquor store dream coming to life. Well, I guess it all starts here. Order products via the computer. Welcome to Liquor Store Simulator. We have $100. Okay, our computer's back here, so let's get started. We'll start with just these guys. So we're going to have to go find this. Place the goods on the shelf. My guess is they are out here. Oh, hello. Hiya. He looks weirdly creepy. Okay, so we've got beer. Not that we have anything to kind of put in yet, but that's good. What do we do with this? Throw the box into the trash bin. And there we have it. Everything is shelved. It's telling us to try changing the price of one or more products in the price application on the computer. Okay, done a full markup on pretty much everything here, I think. Wow, the ones that we're selling anyway. Let's maybe put a little bit on each. And let's open up the store. We've got a little staff room here and everything. We are super cool. I think our first customer is making his way over. Hello. One scan, 370. Nice and easy. Serve your first customer. Oh, we have ID. Date of birth, 17th the 8th, 2001. I didn't ask, but welcome. Check documents correctly. We can scan these. Nothing crazy. Oh, I like the money. Even more customers coming in. We've got to be careful. I don't know whether we mark these up a little bit further. Otherwise, we're not really going to make too much money. I guess the regular price. Yeah, there isn't any chips. Back off. Oh, we have ID. 2005. Thank you, Jessica. Decline the alcohol sale by pressing that and scan the remaining items. Okay, you could have made an exception. I could have, and I kind of wanted to, but it is what it is. We have beer on Charlotte Love. You look nothing like your picture. Okay, 1993. I can definitely approve you. Hello, sir. You look way older than your thingy. I'll approve you. I'm pretty much just going to approve everyone, to be fair. What the hell is going on with your name badges? Who am I to judge? You checked the document incorrectly. You've been fined for selling alcohol with a fake ID. Oh, received your first fine. Go to the computer to pay it off via the banking app. Okay, so we get loans, pay fine. Wow, really? $50? You absolute... I want to kind of order one of these as well. I'm just looking. What is this? Accept here. Dark beer, corn chips. Oh, okay. This is what we put in the box. I got you. So online orders as well. Really? Oh, I know what it means by the fake ID now. They look nothing like their picture. I'm an idiot. Okay, I get it. Now, our shelves are almost cleaned out. We just need 130, though, for our next order. And I should be able to do these orders. That's fine. Oh, shipping total as well. We need £1.40 or $1.40. Of course we do. Okay, results for the day. Okay, it seems to finish at 9 p.m. then, so that's fine. We served 24 clients. We're doing pretty well. Total profit, 42. 140.68. Perfect. Oh, 6 for shipping, isn't it? There we go. Leaves us with $1.66. I could take out a loan and just fill everything up, to be fair. We're only level 1 anyway. Mustn't forget, I actually have a delivery to do as well. There we go. We got a crate of beer there for when we need it. So we actually do have some stuff here, but we're going to do our order first. Oh, you have to put it in the box. Okay, I get it. So we need to take one of each. Then we chuck it down for delivery. So if we open up, do they come? Hello, hello. Who comes for delivery then? Where do I put this? That is the question. Where does the delivery go? I wonder if I take it to the computer. Or do I package it? No. It just says place. Ah, you have to go and deliver it. So we'll leave them queuing. I'm going to run around and deliver this to them. That makes sense. Delivery complete. Lovely. Loaded. Ooh, big spender. It looks like you have an upgrade point. You can view the entire upgrade tree in the upgrades application on the computer. Lovely. Let's go take a look. Upgrades. Goods. We have allowing you to purchase and sell the following goods. Ale, cider, and stout. Okay, these cost money. So there's... Oh, hire assistance. That's exciting. So it's all about just making cash right now, though, isn't it? I wonder how much a shelving unit is. Calling it Lonzy Brew, but they cost $50 just to name my store. Are you serious? Okay, flooring. The walls can be changed. Ceiling and the name. So equipment is along here. So a box shelf. Okay, we're going to go for the nice racks. We need 100 for that. Okay, that's fine. Let's get back to work then. I'm rapid fire checkier here. It is closing hour. We've got our first 2 in here. I've actually made more money than yesterday just. And we still got a little bit of stock left, which is great. So you can have all your stuff. He's a big spender. Lovely. We made a total profit of 77. That is awesome. Right, we're going to base everything around our deliveries here. We'll start with anything. So we need some candies this time and some dark beer. I think I'll just stick to 1. We need a packet of candies. It looks like the corn chips are at a reduced rate as well each. And we want one of those. One of those. Okay, we've made our purchase then. So what I'm going to do is focus on the delivery first. So we need pale dark lager, potato chips, and candies. If I just pop this down for a moment and we unload. Okay, we stocked a little bit of everything actually. So we can finish off our delivery. So 1 pale dark lager. And our delivery is ready. And what I'll do in the meantime is open up and then just leg it. Beautiful. We start the day with a nice 20. I'm sure we're going to get a delivery guy at some point. I think the aim for today, I might even take out a loan to buy some shelving. Lonzy's Brew though, look at that. Okay, let's go to the bank here. We are going to take out a small loan here. And we are going to buy some equipment. So we want a larger rack. And we want some soft drinks related. So we want a few boxes of these. We want them whilst they're cheaper as well. So we want to keep some money in, right? And that leaves us with 308. So big boy delivery coming in. Okay, we'll unpack. And in that corner, we'll get the water. Let's quickly serve him, though. But that's going to be our first one. We'll separate them out. So snacks or something in one spot. I don't know. I'm unloading boxes like you wouldn't believe. I actually just bought loads. Someone's got the munchies. Get out of here with your fake ID, man. Right, each time we're getting these back, I need to remember to put them back on the shelf. Some equipment. So we want probably 2 more racks, I think. And, okay, with the loan and our income supply cost 950, we still had a profit. So I'm not sure how frequent we're going to have to pay the loan off. And we're starting to look like we have some actual stock. So we've got these potatoes. I wish they'd take from 1 shelf each. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, let's do our next delivery. I'm actually going to open whilst we do this one. It's right here. So it goes from smallest to biggest, but we're making some money before we even open doors. So always good. There we go. That looks better. We've got a wall of stuff now. So yeah, we definitely want to get 1 of each. We should have enough now. We're almost level 4 as well. So maybe... I think I'm okay with everything we've got before we sell anything further. So we'll have 21 left. That's perfect. And so let's decide what we want to put on this one then. So it kind of makes sense if we go ahead and move. So we've got our dark beer there. So we probably want to get our basket, take these and pop them back on here. And eventually just strip these down. So this is our blonde beer, which we'll put on this one. Beautiful. So we've got a whole shelf of that as well. Let's go. It's pretty close. Good. Give me my money. I think this one was worth 50. 53. Nice. And serve 100 customers. Master of the trade, baby. Howard Robinson. Thank you. Results for the day. We're down minus $19. However, we did pay the fine. So it's my own fault, actually, for being silly. Right, let's open the doors and let's see what's on for cheap today. So let's have a look at the supplies. Anything at reduced prices. Yes, the snacks. Okay, so let's get some candy. I'll put that in the box. We just need to make a bit more cash. There we go. Nice full rack of the dark ale. I need to bin those off in a moment. So we have a rack of each beer right now. We have water we need to take off there. These need to be just straight up candies and stuff, I think. There we go. We've got a whole rack of the good old sweets there. So if we fill that with Coca-Cola, we should be good. We'll move the booze into one section. We need a separate shelf for the next lot of snacks as well, because it looks like we don't have any of the crisps. So for now, they can just share the shelf with that one. So we've got, yeah, that looks good. So we just need to move these around. So this is over here. This gets moved to here. I'll move these all the way over. Makes a hell of a lot more sense to do that. There we go. We got a bit more order to the chaos here. And there we go. Minus 10 for the day. To be fair, that's fine. The time we started to look at upgrade here. So it allows ale, cider, and stout. I'm going to acquire that. And then up next would be cherry beer, wheat beer, Mayan beer. Oh my god, there's loads. Okay, so if we go in for supplies, we now have these, but they are... Okay, you have to have specific racks for each thing as well. These ones are okay on our current ones. I think the key is to get your level up as much as possible. What we want to do is I was looking at some of the upgrades, and the ones we want allow to hire assistants, allows to purchase self-checkout counters as well. So I can just continue doing like deliveries and things like that. So rather than extra beers, that's what you do. There we go. Total profit, only 22 clients, but we did do those deliveries. Now, pretty good because we brought in some suppliers, we spent some advertising and a bit of other costs as well. So we are, well, we'll accept it. Okay, we have a bit of cider, so I'm just going to put this here. We don't have enough for another rack just yet, so I'll stick that down. But we will grab our cider delivery. Potato chips box, and we are good. So this one's worth... I don't even remember how much this one was worth, actually. So it was worth us at least doing it, but I think it's about 40. 55, so a decent amount. Certainly feels like the social media promotion is working, though. They're coming in well. We're on 180 for the day, so looking pretty good. We still have more to come in as well. I was looking at this loan. If we early pay it, it is cheaper, so we probably want to aim to try and do that. And there we go. We're 144 profit for the day, so that extra 10% is doing well. So yeah, 100% is looking a little bit tastier. So I today need to grab some blonde beer and some normal crisps. Now we are level 7. I can take out the next loan. 25 days, daily payment 120. I'm just going to do it. What we'll do is daily payment of this one. We could pay off this one early, 510. I think that's sensible. And then what we're going to do is upgrade to self-checkout. Draft beer for 5k as well. So we're going to need a self-checkout thing. It's my self-checkout. I am so excited about this. Oh, please wait for all customers to leave before we can pop that. So tomorrow, just want to add, we're making some really good money today. We're just serving the last of the customers here, and it is going really well. I'm just keeping a close eye on my actual stock, and we are getting a little bit low. Should be able to get my self-service out, but we made a profit of 845 because of the loan. Okay, but we spent a lot, so income was pretty good. So self-serve is going to be right by the door here. Makes a lot of sense, right? So we're going to crack on and open up. Now, why don't you use the self-serve? I've got to check ID every time. Wow, you're super slow. And we've hit level 8. Beautiful. Harry Walker, you're allowed to buy, no problem. Let's get our new shelf. And the good thing is, I'll be able to get better things in. So I should be able to move my stout onto one shelf, which is great. There we go. So we have Pal, dark beer, blonde, stout, and cider. We're actually almost out of cider and the candies. Okay, total profit minus 199, so 157 on loan and 341. So we are making enough to keep these loans running, which is good news. A couple of boxes of corn chips and a box of potato chips here. We are burning through money like you wouldn't believe, but it's just a matter of time, you know? We just got to keep going. It's all about having the product for these guys, really. Now, I was just looking at some of these other upgrades here. There's some pretty cool... Look at this. Red wine Madame à Paris. I kind of want it before we go on to anything else. I'm going to do it because it means there's some really cool... So, the wine stuff. We need a new wine rack, but look how much they're worth. So, we can get some special red wine. So, firstly, we need a wine rack then. So, we get 250 though. Oh, my God. We don't have enough, so we would potentially just grab one for now, but we're not going to be able to do it just yet. I think that's a good idea. I don't have enough if we're careful, because I've checked the time, actually, and we've got the loans to pay back and stuff, so I've got to be really careful with our spending here, but I do think getting a wine rack in would be the right choice here. I think that was a silly purchase. It doesn't do much at this point. Now, good news is we're hitting level 9 here, so we are going to level up more. Assuming the levels means more customers anyway at this point, so that is pretty good. Tony. Hello, Tony. Yeah, loan repayments, 157 a day, so as long as we have that, we are fine. We can get red wine Paris and red wine secret recipe, can't we? Oh, yes, they're worth a lot. And we'll go 16 a bottle of that. And 13 for a bottle of that. Let's see how much money we can make off this. So, for example, how much do we pay for a crate? So, 60 for 12 bottles. So, $60. 13 for 12. So, you know what? It's a pretty good profit. If you can sell them. Need to open up. And delivery is right there. What is up with these lazy people? Yes, this is huge. White wine catwalks. Get in there. We'll sell that at 15 a bottle. I'll put that at 2050, you know. 2 bottles of wine, you party animal. But that is great. We bought a lot and we're doing well because the loan payments. And he's so lazy again at this store. Right, we'll take it. These are easy money, so beautiful. And our last delivery for the day is here. They are all so lazy. But it's big money, 79. So we just need people now to come on in and buy wine. Wow, 4 bottles of wine. Yes, nearly $60 from you. Yes, look at that. 311 profit for the day. Even better once the loans are done. Now, new orders in, obviously. Let's take a look. Cider, blonde beer, I can accept that one. And we'll go ahead and separate these out. So, we'll see, how do we do this to not look weird over here? I think at the moment we'll just have them against the wall. I'm going to move the till here. Let's put the cider... Yes, against there. And then self-serve they can do over here. So I can just turn around, I guess. And we've just hit level 11. I have 724 in the burner here. We probably want to go ahead and buy a bit more. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. So we are making some comfortable profits right now. Blonde beer is okay. The ale is getting a little bit low. Any wines for the cheap as well? Red wine secret recipe is low. Perfect. We'll try and get over the 1,000 today. I think that's sensible. Oh, we're getting mighty close to hiring someone. Now, hiring someone will cost us 50 a day, but I'm lazy, so I can just stand here and earn money is what I want to do. So I just sit at the computer, you know, like a good boss does. That is my master plan. If they keep coming in buying the wine, we'll have it in no time. We're definitely getting it today, which is good. So... Gonna be a good amount made. I'm just gonna watch over the shoulder, make sure you're not stealing. Just not gonna get there, man. We've got one more customer with a few. We're just shy. I don't think there's enough from her to get it. Come on, someone else come in. Damn it, 980. So tomorrow we are 100% gonna get it. Now we probably want to put these prices up. And let's get this last delivery. It's literally here. Come on. 175. There's our 1,000. Okay, so straight away, I am gonna get the upgrade for the staff. Boom. So I can hire... Well, I probably want someone who's slow right now, right? Hire an assistant. Lovely. You start now? Hello. Get up then. Ah. Cashier. Let's put him as a cashier here. Let's see how he gets on. There he goes. Come on. Don't pay to sit around. Good lad. Now, I don't know what to do myself, if I'm honest, but it's fine. He seems pretty quick. And there it is. Like, look at the shop from the outside. Thankfully, he never IDs wrong, which is great. So I just need to do this person. Oh, baby, we have a new shelf. So I'm going to have to decide how I'm going to do this. I think I need aisles of some sort. I think for now, we'll just go like that. And then we'll move things over. So how do we want to do this? If that's water, this should be cola and soda. Yeah, let's do cola. And we'll put this back to blonde beer. Last order of the day. I feel like I'm not making as much now. I might need to do a social media campaign. Other costs 1,000. Yeah, that was our training. So we actually did make a good amount, really. Your balance is critically low. If the situation doesn't change, you'll be declared bankrupt in 2 days. Okay. Let's get the shop open. Let's start making some money. So we don't have what we need for that one delivery there. But I think we have enough for the others, which is great. Perfect. This one should be worth quite a bit. So we come straight out of debt anyway. So we need to be careful. We need to be left with 200 plus by the end of the day. And level 13. We are flying through. Just trying to make some money, to be honest. This guy's got 3 bottles of wine, so he's a legend, spending loads of cash. But we're not going to run out of money here, which is good news. I'm out of quite a bit of stuff, so I'm ready to order certain things, but I can't do it just yet. We've still got time for the day. If I order these, we'll be left with 78. So I need 150 something to cover the loans. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to run a social media campaign as well, because we're getting late. We might get a few customers in here, but it's not as much as I'd like. Okay, decent amount in. Incorrectly verified and had to pay a £200 fine, though. That's just crazy right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab a social media advertising, I think. It's probably sensible. Let's try and pull some people in. Make a bit more cash. Because it has slowed down. 10% on what we're getting now would be a whole lot more as well, I think. Okay, day is out. So a little bit of... Well, we bought quite a lot of supply and paying the loan. So we didn't actually make profit, but we're still going up. That's the main thing. So there's a few that are for sale. All right, let's get some snacks in. So we've got no potato chips, no candies. What about soft drinks? We need one of each of those as well. I'll stick to just one of each for now. I am trying to save the money as much as possible. It should be easy money as well. These guys can just wait in the queue. That's fine. And that is level 14. Back over 500 now. I do just need to keep making money, don't I? Rather than spending on any upgrades at the moment. Sorry to keep you waiting. Alright, I'm going to purchase these in. I think I'm also going to go ahead and start an upgrade on these. So there is the accessories pack, and I think I want them. Champagne glasses and stuff. Not actually sure. Yeah, there's money to be made here. I'm going to order them. Truck is busy. Okay, we can get that in a minute. You guys wait. So let's sort. Hello, we have a big queue. Out of nowhere, we got all our money back as well. So truck should be back in the shop now. Right, wine glasses. Where do we want to put these? I mean, not using these. Why not put some champagne glasses up there? They sell in packets, don't they? You know, they're upmarket crystal. So you pay what you get. And the results for the day are looking good. So 29 clients. Still paying off that. We got... Well, 1,239 income. I am desperate to make this place look tidier, man. Things run down super fast. I'm just double checking that we have everything. I'm going to need a crate of each of these. Wine, still okay. Accessories are okay. So we'll stick to it and just keep ordering them in when we can. Let's check out one of these other ones. So we can grab liqueur. I don't even have the shelving unit for half of this stuff, but I do want it as well. It's kind of funny. I think I'll leave it still. Make money with what we got. We are able to pump it out right now. You're not old enough. You are 20. There's level 15. So we can officially take out the large loan now. Everyone keeps trying to do me over with these thingies. Is it worth getting the loan out? We have 897. We could do a longer term one. Yeah, let's just do it. 5,000, right? Take out 3 loans at the same time. So we're going to want to get some upgrades here, aren't we? 5 grand for draft beer, but I think that is a silly purchase right now. Expand market size is a good one, though. So, how big does it become? Oh, wow. Hello. Wow, now I feel like really stupid because the shop is huge, man. Could got a lovely wine rack here now, so we want to probably move these over. So the wine rack itself looks awesome. Look at that. So you can fit so much on there as well. So it makes sense to kind of upgrade, if I'm honest. Alrighty, we have unloaded. So we've got cider. That's going to fill up. We've got different wines, the glasses, and all that sort of stuff here. We've got Coke, sweets, chocolate. I don't know. We'll all go over here. We've got spare shelving, and then we've got the beer corner here. I need to order a couple more shelves, if I'm honest. We've got a lot of money. But I do have also some spare stuff in there also. So we want to probably get another beer one or two here as well. Plenty of room, but I'm still going to run it myself. And as far as this delivery is concerned, we have everything we need, I believe. So all my deliveries are packaged as well. So we'll get those done before we turn on the day. The good news is we have a bit of buffer money now. I will be spending a little bit more on some. I'll probably get in another wine rack or two. And I'm also going to unlock the next booze. So in terms of upgrades, I'm going to grab... Actually, I kind of want the snack corner. So I'm going to grab the cheese and chocolate pack. Because, yeah, it looks like they're worth quite a bit. So we're going to grab one chocolate, one cheese of each. Equipment, we're going to go ahead and get one more wine rack. Maybe two more racks. And I'll go ahead and say that's pretty much it. Let's grab a few more of those as well. That'll do for now. We've got a big delivery. I'm going to open the door. We're going to have one for each. So we'll have another one there. What we'll do is make sure, so that's full of stout. That one's going to be dark beer only. We've got ale and pale dark that needs to change here. So if we grab ale, we place the ale onto there. And then we've got our cheese. And I think, this has got to go on something else. And I'm sure the camembert here is also going to go on something else. So let's just pop you down as well. I'll go and have a look. There's got to be like a food counter or something. And it looks like we're going to have some spares of the sparkling, which is great. And then chocolate, I think the chocolate should go on here. Yeah, it does. So we'll put chocolate on this one here. Wow, you're worth a lot. Holy crap. So we now have this special one. And we'll set that at 16 because why not? Cooler and cooler. So we need to order a cooler then, which makes a lot of sense. We will start with one cooler section. So fridge section, honestly, right here looks good to me. Stick the cheeses down. Well, you don't get that many in a box. Well, you do, but the fridge has a lot of space. Nice. So we got some JD. This does go on a normal shelf. So spirits, we're going to want a new section for these. I'm going to place these down because it's important that we lay them out properly. Okay, let's double check what the spirits go on then. So racks only. So equipment, we're going to need... Do you want to try a different one? There's some rather large, long ones. Or do we get the normal racks? Glass racks would look nice. Let's grab two glass rack V2s. This is most of the cash gone. Ooh, we got someone buying cheese. I need to put the prices up on those. And these new glass ones, these are going to be for the liqueurs. And I feel like that's a good spot. There is so much booze. Holy crap. Some of them you get loads Russian alcohol. I feel like we want someone, because the income is low and our loan payments are really high. I might pay off the small loan. Yeah, let's pay off the small loan and the fine that we owe. We now have zero money, so we need to be making a fair bit. Now, I am tempted to hire, and I'm going to put him as a stock handler. So we'll keep doing everything else. I'll get him like moving around and restocking things. Look at him go. Looks like a weirdo. Right, you go handle the cashier stuff. I don't need to deal with that. I'm not happy with these wine racks, if I'm honest. I think I'm going to move this around just because you can't see through them. Whereas these guys you can see through. So I think it makes sense to try and move them about. So we'll have our two wine racks next to each other here. We'll have the liqueur in the middle. Makes a hell of a lot of sense. And we've just hit level 16. It might be time to get onto the better wines. We've done tier 1 of everything by the warehouse, which doesn't matter right now. I wouldn't mind trying to save the draft beer as well, but I feel like it would be more sensible to go down these routes. So beer 2 we could get, which is 1,000, which we don't want to get it yet until we've got more, because we've got to clear today's cost first. And look at that, 37 customers, so pretty hefty income actually. So even after supply costs and loan payment, we made a plus 345. I'm also paying staff, which is great. All right, today's 3 deliveries are ready. We've got an order to put in. There's not a lot in here, to be fair. He will go and get it, which is great. Alrighty, so we are well into the next day. As you can see, we've got customers going. There has been an update since we last played, and one of the main big features is now that our staff will have fatigue. We can also decorate. So I'm going to go through and show you some of the decorations here. Look at this. We have loads of pictures, potted plants, that sort of stuff as well that we can get in. So whole loads of things that we can get moving. Now I did purchase some. Let me just quickly show you. I've got a little wine light there, and I've got a couple of posters. So we got beer point, good people, drink good beer, and it's beer 30. Now stock is getting a little bit low, but I also want to show you, I don't know whose car that is, but there is this new homeless guy. And your empty boxes, they can be given to him. Yeah, he'll put them to good use. He'll use the boxes to build his house and things like that, which is really, really good. We're just getting through this day, though. We've got a lot of customers to serve, actually, which I probably need to get cracking on with. So hopefully no one's going to try and scam me and we can make a bunch more money. Now, at the rate these sales are going, I'm fairly certain we are going to have to stock up on quite a bit of goodies after today as well. Just got to clear off my loans, really, though. Make sure we have enough in. So far, though, we're okay. And I reckon we're going to be able to get yet another upgrade, because there are quite a few still. But they're getting quite expensive. I am pretty desperate to brew my own beer before anything else, though. It's like the most important thing I want to do, because, well, it's pretty cool, right? So results for the day, pretty good. I mean, profit's low because we bought a few and we're paying off the loans, but that's fine. I think we're fine. So before we open for the day, I'm going to check out the orders. Well, let's see what we can do. And then supply-wise, I'm going to just check in on each of them to make sure we have enough. So I think we need a box of each of those. I've got this guy doing it for me anyway, so he unloads pretty much everything. So all of this is good. He even unloads from the van too, which is great. So I'm going to spend 237. We'll go with that. I'm not going to get any more accessories yet, and he will unload that. And whilst he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get my deliveries done. There's number 1. Not worth much. 62. I mean, we'll take it, right? I've got 2 rather large ones that we'll need to do as well, but this guy can do all the work. Right, where's this guy? Oh, of course, he's all the way back there. This one, though, I think is worth some quite good money because we put in a few bottles of wine and that. It's the spirits where we need to make the cash from, though. 99. That's not bad. How about number 3 as well? Just delivered to you. Well, should be worth money. Yeah, 185. That's amazing. So, already back up in the cash flow here. I honestly think we can get a second member of staff. Look at him shadow boxing against the wall there. I need to empty these out and give him boxes sometimes, but he's fine. We have probably the ability... Well, we are going to make some good money. So today I am also going to go ahead and get even more because from what I can see, there isn't too much on the shelves of these guys. Beer's in a great standing at the moment. That red wine, Paddy wants to probably go, and maybe that one. That'll do for now because that is, well, truck is busy with something. We'll have that ready. We need to get the rest in. I don't know what my guy is doing. He's probably chilling. I will do the work then. And yeah, we'll go give the Mr. Magic over here our box as well. You're generous, all right? You'd get mugged on the junk heap. Thanks, mate. Now, I've noticed this red wine in this rack here. I don't want them on there. So, red wine Carina. Some that we can put in here. So, I'd rather him put them on this section. Going to get those red wine Carinas removed so he doesn't stock up on those. I want blonde beer on each rack there. So, we don't want anything more than that. And as obviously the money flows, I'll keep that coming as well. So, I think I'm going to purchase some advertising as well. So, let's go with social media advertising there. Just the basic one, I think, for now. Hopefully get some more customers in. Oh, look at that. So, literally flying hundreds of pounds. Just a couple of customers, or dollars, sorry. I'm pretty happy with this. I need to figure out, though, how I'm going to decorate here. Because I think I also want to stock up these guys. Storage shelves pretty empty. Before I serve these, let's go ahead and let's look at more equipment. So we're going to get another rack. I probably want another wine rack as well. This is pretty expensive though, isn't it? What else have we got? 576. Let's get it all in. That covers everything that we want here. And then I should be able to make it back pretty quickly today. Naughty. We had a fake ID. Get out of here. You can have all the other basics though. Alright, whilst I wait, then I'm going to help him unload as well. Hopefully I can get my shelving out. And it looks like we're about to hit level 17 here as well. There it is. And with that comes more money. This upgrade called Beer Twins allows assistants to work at the draft beer station and increase the maximum number of assistants to 6. Oh, that's when we get the self-service as well. I literally just do nothing other than watch as our business makes serious dough, man. I help him unload. He's a bit slow. And the day is in. We are, well, profit is down. I bought a lot though again. So income is really high at the moment. I think I can go ahead and reduce a loan payment really soon. Honestly though, I need to figure out what I'm going to do on these. So eventually we'll have one wine rack that fills each. I think that's a really sensible way to do it. I do like the differences here, but I also want to get a couple of these racks coming this way. And I think I'm going to move these, the beer draft. I can't really put it any further. And what I can do is that. Yeah, and then we can get another 1 or 2 here. I can get potentially some wine racks in this bit. I'm going to open up though and crack straight on with whatever deliveries we have today. I should have every item because I've got it all bought in, so we should be fine. Oh yeah, this one's got a lot of spirits in it, so there is money to be made, baby. I just leave them all waiting for hours in a queue, and they never leave, so it's fine. 261. Wonder what level we'll hit before the end. Let's get to it. A bit of cheese and booze. A lady after most hearts. You're just about old enough as well. But we're already making really good money, so I think it's time we go through once again. So, looks like we're going to need those. I'm going to grab 5 boxes of the cola. Let's get a couple of boxes of you. I think we're just going to have to do the orders so we've got some in, well, backup really, because at the moment I don't see much. The cheese is reduced right now, so we are going to need these. That's going to be quite expensive, so that's going to have to do for today. We're going to have to go for the soft stuff. But I'm going to help unload some of it as well because that. Ooh, yeah, you're just about old enough. Because I want to fill out the chocolate milk and all the other bits more than anything, actually. So I want, as it is here, we probably need water on its own separate one as well. But we've got a whole chocolate rack, a whole sweet rack. That one needs to be removed. And then we'll have just cola all the way up. Basically, I'm going to grab the colas, hopefully. There we go. Look, cola all on that one. I've got the snacks all on that one as well, so they know which shelf to put them on. Still loads more. And I want this chocolate to have its own rack as well, so this needs to go all the way up, really. So I need to chuck some on each, just so they're marked for chocolate. There should be enough to fill these, to be fair, but that looks good to me. And then water, we need to do the same. So I think what I'll do is put all of these as water. And then we'll go for the mineral one on the other ones up here. So I'm going to need to put that in there. I'm going to dump this junk off. What I'm going to do is take you and you. There we go. So all of those are sparkling. All of those are normal. So we've got a nice little snack corner. These two are the same. Hello. Are you twins? Paul Nelson and Brandon Burney. They are not. And they are nowhere near the same age. It's a miracle. All right. A good profit, though. Only had 24 clients in. I think I need to up my advertisement, but we are making good money. Nearly had a full level there as well. And honestly, I think our stacking has come out quite well considering. Let's check in on deliveries again. I'm going to do delivery in a moment. I'm actually going to put our employee on the till whilst I do other bits. See if he can keep the business flowing and making us loads of money. It does level us up while we're gone as well, which is fantastic, baby. Get in there. I'm in dire need of buying in more spirit. As you can see, it has taken a huge hit. Is there any knocking about? No, but we got some cheese. That makes me happy. I do want to start putting them on a second one. I've obviously got one more delivery to do and no actual spirits here to do it. We need coconut liqueur. So I'm going to have to order some in. What the hell is still left on the van? More cheese. Of course. Alright, the van's gone. I should be able to make at least another delivery here, but we need the coconut liqueur. I want to get 2 of those in. We've only got 2 of those on there. Those we're not looking good. We've got some spicy rum in. No, we haven't. Wow, I've got to get all of these. This is going to cost me a fortune. Oh no, it's not too bad. Let's get him in. Now he's serving just fine, so I should be all right to get all this going. Okay, unloaded. I should be able to do the delivery now. And yes, the answer is yes, baby. This one was quite a lot of ingredients. And again, I think I'm going to need more accessories. So I'm going to need more champagne glasses, more wine glasses, all that stuff. But it's worth the 234. We're back over 1,000. Yeah, we got to spend some money here. So let's check in on accessories. We don't have any champagne glasses. We're going to need a box or 2 of each of these. So let's get in. Yeah, let's get 3 of each. I think that's good. Quite expensive. Should still have enough for all our loans, though. So we've got the extra rack, haven't we, as well? Let's go ahead and fill champagne glasses on there. And there we go. All my glasses done. This looks much better. I'm going to get rid of those 2. I don't know. When we get another accessory, I can stick it down there. So at the moment, we've got beer, wine, and then champagne just down the bottom. And that looks fine to me. How's everything else looking? I mean, beer's getting really low, isn't it? So we are going to need a bunch of those as well. We're good on money, though. Even with all of this that we keep doing, that's a good amount. So the social media campaign has kicked in, it looks. So I'm happy with that. Decent little profit. As always, we're going to crack straight into these, but I'm going to check in on the beer now. So it looks like I'm going to go for a couple of cases. Oh, they're quite expensive. It's going to get a bit much. I think, how much is that? That's not bad. We'll go with that. I'll leave him. I'll probably change him to grabbing that off for a moment so I can, yeah, let's go stock handler. And then I'm going to open up, but I'm going to do my deliveries as always anyway. Perfect. Nearly 800, and it's not even midday. So hopefully I can make some good money because we did roll out and get all of this stuff in. Wow, he's slow. You are slow today. I will do your job for you if you're going to be that slow. Hopefully I'll crack on and get those in. That's looking much healthier once again, and he's brought some stuff in. I'm going to get back to making some cash. £110 or dollars for just that woman there. She was only just 21 as well. Wow, that's a fake ID as well. Yeah, get out of here. So all very good. He's not even clearing up the rubbish. I'm going to give one to our homeless friend, actually, before I forget. You messing with me? I'm not messing with you. I'm going to give you some good items. Once again, in the money. I mean, I've got to do it. So just double check. This looks good. Plenty across the board. We didn't get any stout or extra cider then, so we'll grab those. Wine, we're out of red wine Carina. We're out of white wine Musketeer and white wine Silence. Spirits, we're also out of coconut liqueur almost. I'm going to have to get more of that. They go through it like no tomorrow. It is unfortunate. I don't know what I pay this guy for, honestly. I've just done all of that for him. I'll do all this as well. Probably get rid of him and save the money. That is fake. Honestly, thinking about getting rid of that. That is also fake. Wow. But yeah, if I do that, I probably... It's only 100 per day, so I don't know if it's really worth the hassle right now. That's every box unloaded. I mean, I've tried to sort the wines a little bit better. I need to go through how many wine styles we have and match with the amount of racks, if I'm honest. So, honestly, I don't know if I've got enough room, though. I could put another one behind here, so we could have 2 there, 2 there. So we've got 6 different wines. I would ideally like to fill each shelf with that amount. They do bring in some good money, and then do the same with these ones as well. And there we go. Slightly down again, paying off loads. I might see if I can pay off one of these loans. Looks like wine is downtrending, so we should be able to get some new thingies in. Let's get this popping straight away, though, so he can come and do that. I might put him back on the till. Yeah, let's get him on the till. Deliveries can wait a moment. Honestly, I don't know if they can, actually, that I think about it. It's the only way we're going to bring in some good money to order our next lot of stuff in. So let me crack on with those. You just serve everyone. And there we go. All 3 done once again. And look at the money just after midday. Almost hitting level 19 too. So I am going to have to sacrifice this. I don't know whether I buy 1 wine rack a day and then see if I can start separating them out. I've got to think about each section at a time. It is looking quite nice, but I do want more food fridge sections. And I obviously need to fill that up as well. So I need to consider what we're going to do. So if we grab one more wine rack and then we stock up our actual wines, although they're not looking too bad, I wouldn't mind. I think 3. Actually, we've got 3. Yeah, we've got 3. I don't think I need any more. Let's get rid of that. Let's think about what else we want to do. I think, honestly, we just fill up. Okay, that leaves us with 461. It's quite a big order, but it's a bit of everything. I think that's okay, because we're definitely going to need them. So I'll just leave him do this thing. By the time he's done, I think we'll still be back up to about 600-700 anyway. And there was the level 19. Beautiful. All right, I got all that in. I'm just going to spend some time organizing. See, I'm going to try and do it row by row here, because it looks a bit messy. I'm just going to strip all these out for now. Our day has ended. 34 clients. I mean, profit, yeah, we don't need to worry about that right now. I'm going to continue to get this done. So, white wine musketeer we have in there. Let's actually take all those out. Get red wine Madame Paris in those 2 rows. White wine silence. Where have I got those? Down here. That's fine. We'll have white wine silence just filling that one. White wine catwalks we've got up here, haven't we? That's perfect. So we'll get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. So we've got white wine silence. Red wine Karina can go off there. White wine musketeer. Red wine secret recipe. White wine musketeer is at the top. So we'll have that one rowed there. And last delivery. I've just noticed champagne glasses once again. Oh, I think that was the last one. Already gone. Yeah, we've done our deliveries. Let me just check in on the stock, because I keep looking, and honestly, it's crazy, man. They just disappear. Yeah, we're out of champagne glasses. Let's just get 5 boxes of those. Let's fill these shelves with stuff. That's fine. It's expensive, but I think it's okay. And then we need to start saving. I think I want to save for this beer upgrade, if I'm honest. And the final one. Right, this is good news. I've filled both racks pretty well. We're almost there, so anything that comes in, we are looking good. And honestly, I'm looking at maybe the next accessory upgrade. We've got plenty of floor space, so I'm not too concerned. We can fit 2 more shelves here, 2 more shelves here, so we can get the next lot of beers and stuff as well. But I am looking, and water and cola and stuff is getting pretty low. Don't seem to have any of these in stock either for that, so I'm just going to move that back and get a few more racks of these in as well. I'm hoping we can make our own kind of brew. I think he keeps getting it wrong as well, so I'll take over, because you're a bit rubbish. You're not quick enough. I'm kind of weirdly getting attached to it now as well. I love it. It's the way it shapes up is something quite special, I think. I quite love it. Hello. So yeah, I'm getting a little bit attached, I can't lie. I just wish I could make a little bit more cash to build it out a bit more. But it's more about staying nice and organized for now, and it is still just that, so it's fine. I need to check how much that upgrade actually is. Let me just see. Like this, yeah, spirits 3, look at that. 7,500, 15,000 for spirit 4. Warehouse size doesn't matter, we've already got the 1. This is what we need, 2,500. We've got 10 upgrade points anyway, so we should be fine. We don't need the maximum number, but do we go down, like, accessories here? You see there's cocktail glasses 2, and brandy glasses. I think these would start selling. Might go for that. Oh, I haven't even got the next one down. Beer glasses, whiskey glasses, shot glasses. Have I not got that? Oh, that's the next. They're coloured when I've got them. Silly me. Okay. So I actually need... Yeah, this is only 250, so I'm going to grab it. That one's 500, but we're going to get beer glasses, whiskey glasses, and shot glasses. Maybe just 3 of each. That's cool. We'll get a quick purchase of those. Oh, I forgot my rack as well. Damn it. I forgot the rack. That's fine. Just going to get them in and lob them on the floor for now. All right, there we go. We'll leave the boxes just on the floor until that's gone. So I need a rack. Might just get the 2. I think they definitely look nicest on that one, don't they? So it makes sense. And if I just look, they need to be on a rack. So it's any of those 2. The metal ones, I'm assuming... Oh no, it looks like any kind of one would work. But yeah, let's grab 2 of those. And then I need to decide. I think I can get 1 on this side here. Not sure what I want to do with the other one. The day ended. 37 clients. Total profit. Don't be gone. Thank you. Got $4 profit there. I'm just going to get one there and then another one off the back of that. But we'll put just the glasses and stuff on there for now. That's okay right there. And we'll start with whatever we have here. That's whiskey glasses. And then we got beer. I might be able to use both of these actually. And then shot glasses we will just put round. Oh, that's whiskey. Let's take those back off. Shot glasses we'll put to the other side. And there we go. Got a few spare places at the moment, but that's absolutely fine. I also need to crack on with my deliveries. So I'll let him continue. Hopefully we can make... So we're aiming for over 1,500 by the time I've completed these. We will see, but that's what I'm aiming for. And wallop. Lovely. Delivery's done. So look at that. We're almost 2 p.m. 1,200. I am looking over my shelves getting mighty empty again, though. Easiest way to tell is to make sure we come in here. I know the soft drinks are getting low, but these are nice and cheap. So I think what we'll do is just get in quite a few. You know what? I can fill the back room up with these and then never have to worry about them again. These guys also getting... They're a bit more expensive, but don't need to worry about candy. What have we got here? Cheese and chocolate. That is a lot. 618 on snacks, basically. We just popped level 20 as well. It is draining me putting these away. I see why he needs the rest now. Holy crap, it's 7 p.m. and I still haven't finished off unloading. But the soft drinks section, or non-alcoholic, is looking fantastic over here. We have a lot in there. But yeah, there's only 6 to a box. So it's taking me a serious amount of time. I'm going to race against my cashier. I'm almost there, but this is our last customer. So I have managed to fill them up, though. So looking pretty good. It's just... Oh, no, last 2. Come on. Can I fill it in time? Look at this, though. Section is looking fantastic. It's taking me all day. No joke. But there we go. Nice little profit. 1,400. I am going to start to save up for the next one. So I'll probably make do what we got. Once these loans are gone, we're going to start making more and more money. I could take out another small one, but it feels a little bit silly at this point, if I'm honest. So I am going to go ahead. Oh, let's get that open. And basically leave them done once I finish paying them. And in here, as you can see, we've got a couple spare. So looking pretty good. We have stuff at least. But yeah, they have been draining my stock. We've got to be really careful. And we're going to need to check in. I think I need more vodka. I don't think I have any. And the answer's no, but we have, well, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What am I missing on the truck? Ah, I got 2 more boxes. Holy crap. Okay, that was good. I need to buy them in. So basically, we'll get to a point. When they drop in price, we will buy more stock in. It's the way we can min-max our money. It should be all of that, though. I'm going to grab these. I'm just checking. Is there any vodka on there? There isn't. So we're going to need to go through. So realistically, this is looking good. We're going to need more cheese again. It is at a reduced rate, so I'll grab some of that. Beer is fine. Wine, we're looking... Well, we've run out of red wine secret recipe, so we need some of that. I'll get 2 of those. Just double check the beer again. A little bit low on stout, so we'll grab one of those as well. And then spirits, we've got no vodka. I'm going to grab 2 of those. We've got a little bit of Jaeger in our stock still, I think. Yeah, 5 in stock. And then we'll grab a bourbon whiskey as well, I think. And last one again. Big bucks, actually. We made good... They were really easy deliveries, which I'm happy. Everything's getting stupidly low again. Right, I've decided I'm going to change this up once again. So, white wine silence. Red wine Carina. I almost want... So I've got red wine secret recipe on these 3. I think the Carinas are actually going to start putting down here. And then white wine catwalks is good there. We'll take those 2. So white wine musketeer. Let's put you on these 3. So we'll have... Is that right? No, not that one. Down there. And then we'll have red wine Carina across those. I guess I'll come and serve for a bit. And I need to pick these guys. Look at this. I didn't realize how much we had sat in here. I need to remember to check these. This whole time, he's been in there. And that's where all my booze has gone. Me thinking I've run out of money. So white wine catwalks. Let's go catwalks there. Let's go, white wine silence down here. We'll also have the silence in the bottom. Then I'll continue to serve for a bit. It almost looks like that picture. Oh, Barry. Get out of here, man. Their orders typically are getting bigger as well, so people are spending more, which means my stock does run down even quicker. Gotta be careful. Some people just come in and buy loads. At the moment, not so bad though. Expensive corn chips, but I'll buy it. Yes, that is true, but it is what it is. Right, he's back. I can spend some money. Honestly though, yeah, I think with 1,700 we have a lot. Should we check on our loan, really? Early payoff amount 249. Let's get rid of that. So we no longer have any interest loans. We've got the last one now. It's 14 days left. We owe quite a bit, but that just means we're not going to be paying off this. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to get more supplies in now. And a day finished. It's decent profit. I've been spending a lot. Obviously paid off the loan as well. We'll continue on. I will do my deliveries in a minute. We're good on soft drinks. We're pretty good on snacks apart from the cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and buy in some cheeses. Beer's okay. Wine could be better. Could be better. So I'm going to go ahead and get in a few of those. It's quite expensive. I also need a box of Jaeger and some coconut liqueur. How much is that? That leaves us a 634. That's fine. Alrighty, I've got all that in. What have we got left here? We've got white wine silence. Where am I putting that? Down here. Perfect. So we've got 3 slots there for white wine silence. I've got white wine musketeer. Then I've got white wine catwalks. Secret recipe. Red wine carina. And then white wine musketeer down there that I need to take as well. Perfect. So we've got room. And then over here we've got the Madame Paris and the white wine musketeer down there as well. I've kind of, yeah, messed up. There we go. Now that looks much better. And we've cleared those out. Probably need to get our deliveries done. And then, right, this section's good. Cheese is good. Spirits are good. Wine's good. This is not too bad. So everywhere isn't awful. I've got a bit of everything, which is good. Boom. Right, all 3 deliveries done. It is 6 p.m, but money is looking good. We also just dinged level 21. So I will continue to do all the work, good sir. And we're not going to be paying off as many in loans right now as well. So I should be in good standing to get the draft beer very soon, which I'm really excited about, to be honest. These glasses sell for a lot. You make good money from that. I might work the tills a bit for myself, actually. I'm going to get him on stock. Let's get him doing a bit of work. I'll do it for a couple of days myself, and well, we'll see how we get on, because I do need to put an order in, and hopefully I can get him to just do it all. But look at that, 2,200. We have got our, well, I'll deal with this last customer, then I'm going to see where we're at. But yes, he is loading up where he needs to load up, so that's perfect. And that's a fake ID. Get out of here with your chocolate bar. And so is that. Get out of here. 40 clients now. Total profit 577. Look at that. I could do with trying to pay this loan off, but starting the day with 1,800 is great. So I'm going to slap that straight open. Except these, as always, there's nearly 400 to be had, nearly 300 to be had, sorry, from that. They're just going to make sure we've got enough of these guys. I think we're fine. About as good as it gets. I might get myself a little character. I could spell Lonzies on here. That would be cool. A little carpet. Floor carpet. Oh, we got statues. Wow. Golden Spirit Bottle statue. 50,000. That is kind of a target we need to go for. That leaves us with a bit of, well, still some good money, actually. So 2,500 we need to save for that one then. So I am going to keep that going. Hello. You guys can wait because I've got deliveries to do. I think did I not accept one? I forgot to accept one. There we go. We'll get the last delivery. I will serve you guys in a minute. Just chill. There's money to be made. Deliveries are definitely just a great start, really. I think once we unlock the drafts and stuff and we can start delivering those, I reckon we're going to make some serious cash. But the smaller ones aren't showing up anymore. They do seem to be a minimum of around 70, which is great. We're just aiming for that 2,500. Hello and welcome. Again, shelves getting pretty full of stuff that people have tried to nick. It's early days, but we might hit it today. We're just under 2k. All depends on what these guys actually decide to buy. But so far, so good. If we can hit some of those, we're over 2k now, so less than 500 before we can get the upgrade. But we are going to need to pay the loan, so we need to make sure we've got, I think it's 350 spare plus 100 for wages, so 450. Otherwise, we might be a bit screwed. Out 2231. We're still going. Got a couple of hours yet. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy it today, but we'll be very close. 200 away. Damn it. I bet they all start coming in with fake IDs. That's usually what happens. You're fine. So 2348 and 2 hours to go. Come on. That's it. Good lad. This is the sort of shopper we need. That's not bad. If we can get loads of those. Definitely not going to hit it today because I've got to pay my loan off. The moment that loan's gone, though, we are living good. It's almost tempting to get rid of it. Well, we actually hit over 2.5, but it's like I say, I've got to pay the salaries. I'm going to help him out because he's really slow. There you go, mate. It's not that hard. Why we're going to need more staff again. All right, unloaded his stuff for him. I've just seen that Pal Dark Lager there. That needs to go. Going to make my day by making some coin here, actually. It's my 2629. We're going to be really close here, especially with the 94 order. Okay. So, yeah, as you can see, we need to pay off 425 a day. So, a couple of sales today, and we're going to be good. I'm going to open straight up and do the usual. Soft drinks and snacks are good. I've run out of potato chips. Are you kidding me? Why? All right, let's get 4 boxes of those. We will make this money back anyway. We're going to need some candies and some cheese. Beer's okay. It was getting low, but it does look fine. Wine is still good, so I'm not going to mess with that. And I'll make do with those spirits for now. And this, shot glasses. He may have brought it all in. I don't see it on my racks, though, so I think we're going to have to get in a couple of those. That'll leave us on 2k, which is more than enough. And then by the time our deliveries are done, actually, we'll be fine. You guys can wait. And last delivery for the day. I'm thinking, actually, rather than getting the beer upgrade, honestly, we pay off the loan. Because we'll make that money back very easily. And it is a large amount they take. So early payoff amount is 2310. But that would allow us that extra 325 per day without the interest. So I think it is sensible. Now, that obviously does leave us with no money, but I should be able to make it back pretty quickly. And especially without that coming out every day as well, it sets me up really well. So all I need is my wages, basically. There's no more loans. We've officially paid them all off. So, and yeah, look at that. Didn't take long to get some cash back, did it? Not with you, like you fiends. I'm going to just serve these last ones. I'm going to help him unload a little bit. There we go. We're back up to 422 because he is just slow. Come on, man. I've been doing your work for you constantly. There we go. Put all of his orders away for him, man. Look at this money rolling in. These guys are spending. Holy crap. There's level 22. Ooh. You're close to not being old enough. I almost said no to you then because I still think it's 2024 and I'm a liar. Yeah, almost back up to 1,000 already. Half 5. So yeah, that was the right thing. Paying off the loan. A couple of days we'll have our draft beer 100%. So I'm only going to be buying stock and that. And stock is only going to be when we think we need it, although saying that was pretty low. In here, not too bad. I should probably make sure it's loaded up. And even if something sells out, the only thing we can't do is deliveries, right? Well, out of nowhere, all of these coming in. Look at this money flowing, man. We have just made back almost all of that cash in one day. So we're going to have it sooner than I thought, actually. This loan paid off, and we had the big spenders coming in. Look at that. Ooh, okay. Loan payment of 2,000. Look at that. And almost 2,000 profit per day. So, yeah, we only have the assistants to pay off. So, nothing to complain about. I mean, shelves, we can stack some of these. He doesn't seem to do it. He's useless. I can't lie. But it doesn't matter whether I do it or he does it. Can I get him to do deliveries? Because he doesn't do much else. Might put him back on the till. I've got to change it up because otherwise I get bored. And there's some big deliveries in as well. So I think we're going to have enough after today. And last delivery coming in. This is going to put us mighty close to that draft beer, man. 2175. So, yeah, 300 left. I am going to have to buy some stuff in. I'm looking. We are out of James Dar whiskey. I don't have any of that on my shelves either. What about this stuff? So I've noticed he doesn't stock up if I put it down on the floor. So I will have to obviously do that. But I don't think that matters. And there we go. There's the 2.5. I think we're going to make enough. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the upgrade. It's draft beer. Allows to start selling draft beer. Open draft beer achievement. Lovely. So we have no money left. That's fine. So this section What the hell does this do? Oh, okay. I've got to buy in draft kegs and attach them, I'm assuming. Okay, we have good money. Didn't realize. So Blanche, 30 liters. Ah. If we were going to grab one. Oh my god, this is crazy. We're going to have to go cheap. I think we grab in a lager and a pilsner. They're going to be our first two. And then that allows us with 17. We should be able to make enough to get in to be able to pay him still as well. So we're going to get in a barrel. Let's get the pilsner on. Oh, this is exciting. How do I hook it up? Ah, okay. So let's get the pilsner on the end. And then we'll get lager next to it. Boom. Look at that. The draft beer, 870. And then pilsner, 910. Perfect. That's a good start. Oh, go on. Get some. Oh, he does want one. So we grab it. Fill. Oh, this will take ages. We're going to need someone to run this section as well. We just need to make the money. Oh, God. This is... I suppose this is much easier. If you move on to draft, you could basically just make a bar. But I suppose you've got to fill it. Then they need to bring it to the till. So they then need to buy it afterwards, which is going to be a slow process. So actually, I think I can do multiple if we had them. If they want lager as well, I can start filling it. And whilst that's filling, I can run around here and start serving. Yeah, we're definitely making the money back pretty quick though, so it's not a problem at all. And now we should be able to focus on at least getting in stock. So yeah, I think that's the play. So we keep grabbing in some of these because I think that could really make us some money. And then we're going to need to move this around. So I think this now needs to go over here. Yeah, that looks a bit neater. And then we've got our draft beer section here. He's back to do that anyway. It's 280. 100 for his salary. Problem we're going to have is going to be... Well, the day's ended anyway. Let's go into the next day. 247 to work with, and we've got everything else we need. We need to make sure we're fine here. And honestly, we're not. So I'm going to need some corn chips. I have no cheese minister. Going to need some of that. I've got no chocolate. So yeah, that cost us a little bit because we're now behind on a lot of this. So I'm going to have to wait. But I am going to make money back. So I'm going to grab in different ones. And then we'll see what we can purchase by the end of the day. I'd like to I think you can pre-fill them actually and have them sat in here. That's something, I suppose. Don't know if you can put these... I wonder if you can put these on the racks too. That's a good idea. No. Go on, have a lager. Good lad. So at least I can pre-fill them. That is good to know. Now I'm going to dismiss him from the till in a minute. He's a bit slow. Let him have a rest and then I can get some more. Because I've got a lot of buying to do and I can't do it yet. What you can do is pre-pour them, which is great. So you could get multiple, just pre-pour them. As they come in, you can just chuck them in. It is a nice, easy thing for them to be able to do. 884. How much was it for our supplies? Perfect. There we go. So we've got a bunch coming in again. Well, I say a bunch. It's not loads. Oh, it's getting pretty stressful. Oh my god. I don't know what to do with myself. You take that. Even with filling them up after, when they want 3, like this one, it's a nightmare. Level 23 as well. Look at this. You just want loads. I might leave them hanging for a moment. See if I can do a delivery. Yeah, this one's so good. Let's grab it. Just do that one big one. I can't do this order. I don't have enough stuff, so they're gonna have to... I'll get that stuff back, basically. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. You're stressing me out. We managed to make a bit of cash back, though. This is quite stressful, this. So we need to figure out how we can get this to be a bit smoother, because they do come in wanting loads from it, which is a problem. So we needed, yeah, champagne glasses. Honestly, I don't know. We're bad on everything. I've got no kit here, so we just need to save up for a bit. But I can't do deliveries without them, so I think we just grab some in. Are we going to have... Yeah, we have enough to get them, so... There we go. Right, let's see if I can do some deliveries. There's some good news. Get back on deliveries. We just need to get a nice buffer of cash. So next time we don't really want to spend all of that, because that is a problem. Yeah, and it's a nice and close one. I did have all of those ingredients, so we had the last bottle of wine for that one as well. I've got one more to do. Let's make sure I can keep these guys flowing. Sorry. Perfect. That was the last bottle of bourbon as well. So Well, this one I think is worth some cash. So this is going to give us a good enough bump to get a nice big food order in. There we go. Almost back up to 1,000. Let's start filling up what we have. So I'll make do with that for now on all of these. Beer, we're going to need a dark beer. I'm going to have to slowly build them back up. Wine, 0, 0, 3, 0, and 10. Spirits, other than bourbon whiskey, is not bad, you know. And then we're going to need some beer glasses. May as well get that times 2. We've got good. We're good. We'll go for extra bourbon whiskey here. That's all of our cash, though. But that's fine. That is a lot of orders here. Hello. Jeez, man. Can one of you please take lager? Honestly tempted to put the prices up on these a little bit more because they keep coming for it and they're not complaining. So let's put a few more, like 30 pence on both of them. We've got the RRP here. Let's just keep going up. Lager can go down one, the Pilsner can go up. I think that's relatively fair because the lager's not being purchased all that much. And a day should be completing. Last customer. Beautiful. Not as much income, but we got there. So new orders. I have 417 to work with. My next goal is honestly to fill this fridge with more cheese. I am going to grab all of these. There's a lot of money to be made there and will allow him to crack on. Problem is, while you're doing these deliveries, I have no time to serve the customers. And final delivery. I've got so many lager people waiting. It's good money, though. Today's the day we pump back up way past where we needed to be as well, so that's good. Tempted to get, obviously, like I say, a second keg of each of these. It might be a way we can serve a bit quicker. There's no way of telling when they're going to run out either. So I guess they just run out. Alrighty. Almost 1,000 in the bank. Let me see. On the draft beer, it doesn't show, look. So these are down in price, look. This is good. So we're going to get a Dubel. I honestly want to get one of each, though. I can't lie. It feels right. Let's get a brown ale and a blanche. These are with good amount of money. You know what? I can't do it yet. Let's take that out. Let's also adjust the prices of these. Right, all prices adjusted as well, so hopefully I can get more draft on. Got a few kegs here. Some of them are worth some really good money here. Look at that, we have kegs. Yes, we do. This is going to get crazy out of hand soon, but I should be able to just keep filling them up. Oh, Pilsner's empty now. There you go. Oh my god. Craft beer. That's you. You get out of here. I need to reorder the Pilsner. Launch, craft beer. Yep, highly stressful situation. I can't lie. That lager's going to run out soon as well. There we go. Managed to pour each. I love that each beer has colour too. I'm quite a big ale fan, so I do like an ale every so often. And it's quite cool that they have got the colours slightly different on each one. Yeah, I'm thinking realistically, until we get that upgrade, this is going to be just painfully manual, you know? But it does have the ability to make some good money. I wonder if, like, you pour it and they just then... You have to ID them, you know? It'd be really annoying. Oh my god, look at them all! Yeah, money's good, though. I could save up to get them to work this section. It's more that... I think I can do it. I mean, I have plenty of time to do it. It's just because I'm being lazy and I don't want to do it. That's the main thing. But other than that, it's fine. We've got 2 empty ones already, but we do have good money to replace them. What we ideally want to do is get kegs kind of in as well, but the day has ended. A decent profit. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So we're gonna have to spend. So lambic, prices of stuff, people are happy to pay more. You are supposed to change the prices every day. I'm too lazy to do that. There's the lambic. We could sell that for a lot. I kind of want to get it in. We've got enough for all that. We have. I'm getting that lambic in as well then, and I'm going to adjust the prices on that. I'm going to put it as 20. We'll get one of those going as well. $20 for a lambic. Oh, it's purple too. The lambic is purple. He's just bought one. Oh, that's so cool. And this guy wants 2 lambics, so it's a popular drink today. Oh my god, everyone wants it, man. Right, I can get rid of you with the craft beer. Brown ale for you. Other lambic for you. What do you want? You want a craft beer and 2 lambics. Not something I can get to you yet. Oh, everyone wants it, man. That's my last lager, so you go. You'll have a blanche. maybe get spares in. I think I can afford these spares, yeah. And then that lambic is very expensive, but it'd be nice to get the other ones in. Was it Krieg and Porter we haven't got? So let's get a Porter in as well. And final delivery, I did manage to get it. I bought those, obviously, a couple of kegs in as well, so I should be able to keep everything backed up. We're not very high on funds right now, but we do have quite a few. So I've managed to get all of these on. So I've got my second from last one there. So I will start filling these. I need to change the price, though. Let's get rid of you. Oh my god, they all want so much from me. And then we'll get the rest of our kegs in. Let's just pop this down a second. And we're back in business. We've got all but one on this one now. And the day ended. Yep, we're down money, but that's fine. Look at all this kit, man. Oh, dear. Take me forever to unload all this. I am just going to dump all the boxes. Do not trip over my glass, please, everyone. It's expensive. I think I'm going to hire someone second. I've got to do it. This just needs to happen right now. So we'll get you as a stock handler. There you go. Lovely purple shirt there, Jeffrey. Motivate. Oh, I guess you can motivate them by giving them some cash, which fixes their energy. Thank you for carrying these in. So he's probably just going to dump them in there, though. But I'll take the time just to chuck them in then. Yep, I just tested that motivational feature, and it gets him maxed up. So that's good. So we've got to spend more money. Unfortunately, they don't do anything until they're motivated, which is a problem. So he's hardly even emptied this out and he's already tired. I've been serving like crazy on these as well. So even with that second one, he just got to keep resting, unfortunately. I think we're getting to the point where we may need separate shelves. I'll start putting beer glasses on the other side as well. I also need to change the prices on some of these, because we're a bit generous on them, if I'm honest. So yeah, I might put them all up by about 50 pence to see if we can make some more money. I'll be with you in a moment. Really busy. But yeah, the night finished. I didn't even manage to do deliveries. I'm just so overwhelmed at the moment. And if you pick up the wrong beer, by the way, you can't put it back. You have to drain it in here, so you lose the money from it. So what did he take in through here then? Not a lot. Yeah, back on 1,000 though, so I'm quite happy. This is looking all right. Just chuck that there a second. We've got more shot glasses, so we'll get another one on that shelf as well. But I think that's our last customer anyway. And that's going to cost us well, yeah, I gave him 50 extra as well, so his cost is going to be even more. Decent money though. I am going to do the orders today. We're on 915. I honestly need to fully load though. And yeah, if these aren't on the shelves, he won't take them. So we need to make sure they are like that. And then he'll go and stock the shelves. So make sure all of the stuff, and we can stack them, so that's really good. Everyone else is fine. I'm going to go ahead and open up, but I'm going to spend some time getting these ones done as always as well, because there's quite a bit of money to be made there. I have no cheese. Oh man. Right, it's time to get some. That's it. Everything's looking good. We still have enough for the day, so I'm okay with that. I should be able to get everything else in at least. Yeah, I desperately need someone to come and do this for me. I don't want to do these anymore. I can do some, right? Just be gone, but I definitely need to save for it because it's going to be so much easier. Is that the wrong one? Please someone take it. I picked up the wrong beer. I don't want to pour it away. Beautiful. 250. We're almost back up to 1,000 actually, which isn't bad after doing multiple deliveries once again, and he still hasn't cleared it. He is honestly useless. Can you do something? To be honest though, I probably should just be chucking them in rather than actually putting them anywhere else, because he will then potter about. If I just bring them in and chuck them in there, that's probably the right thing to do. So he can come and actually put them away. I think I need to buy more shelving units for it as well. So eventually I won't have to do anything for myself. So every time I pick up that basket behind the till, by the way, it's always absolutely full of people that basically he hasn't served. So there's lots of money on the table there that I keep forgetting about. As you can see, we're out of cola. So we'll get 60 bottles in because why not? They're really cheap anyway, so let's just get them in. Snacks I can hold fire on. Beer isn't too bad. There's a little bit of those that we need to get in. Wine I am happy with at the moment. So if let's get 2 box shelves in, and I'm just going to chuck them on there. We'll get them to do the work now. Let's just see where we're at. So that leaves us with quite good money. I still want to buy more in then. Don't think there's any harm in making sure we have plenty of this stuff in. All right, 310. Cool. That's everything. Right, for now, we'll just chuck it in like that. Good day, though. Straight into our next one, and let's continue on. I need to do deliveries. I'll let you continue on. But yeah, holy crap, there is so much to bring in. There we go. All our stock is in. I still haven't done deliveries. I can keep these guys waiting and actually get my deliveries done, which is good. Main thing is we're going to make sure we're giving everyone what they need here before we move on, because actually this stuff I've been watching and it does make a lot of money when they order quite a bit in. So, and we just hit level 25. Beautiful. Right, the rest of you are going to have to wait for a little bit because I've got deliveries to do. So what I'm going to do is go in, and I really want to start saving for this. So 2,500 would just literally mean I haven't got to run that section anymore. Now, on the other side of it, there is lots that we can grab. So this would require, well, firstly, we'd have to expand our store because we're going to run out of space. At the moment, we're fine, but we do want to come in and maybe grab cherry beer, wheat beer, Mayan beers. Really cheap to get these upgrades. So I might just grab the beer one in because it's 500. And then what we'll do is we will get one cherry beer, one wheat beer, one Mayan beer, and in terms of equipment, we're going to grab in probably some separate racks here. So we're going to grab 3 more of those. That leaves us with 40. Oh, this is risky. Oh no, we've got loads of people to serve, so I'll let him do that. Hopefully I can serve these and make our money back. And then whilst that's happening, we need to figure out where we're going to put these shelves here for the new beer. Don't really want to go in front of that. This leaves us... My only problem here is we'll be mismatched. So what I'll do is flip this one to take all of these, and then we'll move this over. There we go. We've got separate glasses on that one now. And he's unloading all this. I haven't served this one particularly on purpose, but actually let's do that. And then what I'll do is get my beers, my new beers ready. So we got the Mayan Lager. Let's get that added on here. That looks nice. Need to also change some prices before he finishes off. We got our cherry beer as well, which can go in here. Oh, that is nice looking. I do like a cherry beer. And there we go. Decent day. We're always going to have issues with profit at the moment, but that's fine. I'm not going to open the doors yet until I sort myself out. Though I say that, it won't matter, will it? So let's just open it. And then on this one, we'll have wheat beer in there. But the problem is you don't get that many in those boxes either. All right, 3 relatively easy deliveries as well. Okay, let's get our final draft beer on to the creek. Get one of those on. Did I? Oh, Pilsner's cheaper at the moment as well, and Dubel. The problem is I know my wines are getting a bit low at the moment. They're not too bad. I'm going to hold on a little bit longer. I do definitely just want to get that one. That leaves us with 563. Accessory-wise, we're fine. I have to keep periodically just double-checking. There we go. Bunch of beer as well. I'll help do that. You need to come and do some work, please. Useless sausage. Ah, Blanche is empty. Okay. I also need to order some of that then. We've got a new beer in stock, though, guys. Don't you worry. Let's get the good stuff on. He's doing it. Hopefully he racks that up as well. Alrighty, let's get this creek on. So that is all beers on this. I need to put the price up on that as our creek. 15.10. Let's make that a little bit more expensive. Actually, I'd already put that up. I think I've already put that up. Yeah, I'm going to leave that because I did already do it. Right, you have a break, mate. You're really slow. And day ended out. Good profit. Okay, so we've got good cash. 582. So I think I save up the 2,500 to try and get someone running that, I think. But we are going to need that Blanche as well. So let's get this cracking open. As always, we'll get through it. I'm only going to do the 2 big ones. I'm going to start leaving the smaller deliveries because I just can't be bothered. Oh no, Lambic is now empty as well. So yeah, we're going to have to spend some cash on this. The good thing is we do have plenty in. Ideally want to buy a couple of kegs of each. I'm pretty sure some of these are going to run out soon as well, though. It's getting that way. So I've got to be realistic about our spending. Money's going up nicely, though. I think I'll do it. 1464. Go ahead and order some draft supplies. Now, unfortunately, on the computer, I can't see what's run out on here. I'm going to have to go with... I think these are going to run out because we sold a lot of those, so we'll have to go with that. That leaves us with 500, just fine. I'm not sure if this guy actually changes these, so I'm going to bring them in and just see if he does by chucking them on here. Hopefully he does, because You have to dispose of the old one and then put the new one in. So that would be ideal if he does. I'll take it, mate. You're too slow. Don't think he does he? He just disappears. So they just don't do any work to do with this one, unfortunately. So what was it that was empty? We need Lambic and Blanche. Lambic and Blanche. There we go. They're in. So I can dispose of these. And level 26 as well. Look at all this every single time. And they also don't put this stuff back either, which is annoying. There we go. Plus 354. We're over 1,000 to start the day. So we're just going to dip just under. I'm okay with that. Let's crack on in. I think I'm going to spend some social media stuff as well. So let's purchase just a small daily cost of 25 a day on that one for social media. And then leave the small one. We've got two relatively decent sized ones there as well. You just, yeah, you're annoying. What shall I get him doing? Self-checkout operator. We don't even have a self-checkout operator, to be honest. I might dismiss him for now. No, let's put him cashier as well. So when the other one gets tired, he'll take over. I think that's the main thing. We've hit a quiet period, which is nice. It's just before 5 p.m. Looking through, these just go so fast. I need more stock and it's just getting out of hand. I have no money. I do have money. I'm lying. We're fine on soft drinks. Snacks once again getting stupidly low. Yeah, people just love it. Beers, I think we're fine with. I just need 1 Mayan lager. I notice my wine's getting pretty low, so we are going to do a wine order. That's pretty much it. That puts us down just under 1,000 again. As long as I can keep going... Oh, hello. As long as I can keep going with it and making money, we should be fine. Just got to keep on top of it. And the day has ended. So the client's 35. I think we're still a decent profit. So it's a couple of hundred each time we're going up. I am having to keep buying. As always, I still have these stocked, so I am going to hold on. Hopefully then we get these two or three deliveries done and we'll have, yeah, all three are really good. So I'm going to grab all of those. Yeah, we want someone to be serving for this. This is a massive undertaking of a job. And just under 2k now. It's only midday as well. Yeah, it's looking good. It is looking really, really good. Now, my only downside, again, is I now have run out of beer mugs. I think. It's either that or they're in here and he's not doing it. Wine glass, yeah, I've run out. Completely run out. So the time has come to get more food ordering yet again. So I shall go do that. All deliveries did complete though, so that's the main thing. But yeah, it looks like accessory-wise, we are completely out. So I'm going to grab 4 of those. We almost have no champagne glasses either. And I've got to do it because of the deliveries. So I'll go with just those as part of this one for now. Look at that money. Still serving as well. We're doing well. There's some big boy spenders coming in here. Look at all that they're putting on. I just keep looking. Actually, I was keeping an eye. The accessories make a serious amount of money. It's just, it costs quite a lot to buy them in as well. Because one box just doesn't bring in that much money. Or, sorry, it costs like 50. And it has 4 items. But we are going to hit the 2,500. I've just got to make sure that we've got enough for the day. We're on 8 o'clock, so probably not. There's only a handful more customers coming in. No, there's a few more. Good. There you go. When I'm not doing deliveries, I am solely on this station. There's the 2565. Tempted to grab in a loan just to get a couple of these upgrades. I think this one being a major one, though. Then I can just sit there and just watch as my money comes in. So maybe I'll do that. Okay, day ended, though. So let's see what we start the day on. 2424. So we are going to grab, well, first the delivery. So that's going to be one of the main jobs I do. But I'm going to grab a loan. We'll do 15 days with this 2,000 loan. That's more than enough, I think. And I'm going to grab the beer twins. This will then allow us to get a third person. And we're going to have, she's going to be the beer tender. So we'll have 1 stock handler, 1 cashier, 1 beer tender. We'll get more stock handlers eventually. But hopefully she'll be, yeah, look at that. You legend. Right, so this should continually get our money in now. And then I just need to work on deliveries and ordering, mostly. So I'm almost to the master plan of sitting in my little office and doing nothing. Level 27. Check me out. Oh, this is so much nicer. You're doing a great job, by the way. You just saved me so much hassle. Okay, with all of that done then, I'm going to spend some time... Well, we've got the hands, right? I'm going to keep you good, so I'm going to keep you nice and motivated. What I'm going to do is get in a bunch of stocks. So we're going to make sure everything is looking good. So I'm going to go for 5 of each of these. Grab a box of each. We're going to need some cheese. That's going to cost me an absolute fortune. And then kegs we're going to have to make do. We're spending 2,245 on stuff. Oh, do I take another loan out? Probably not. Just want to watch her at work a little bit. Yeah, she's an absolute genius. Look at her. I don't even need to worry. She's quicker than me. You're actually quicker than me. You're my new favorite. Look at all this. The automation is here, guys. I am so happy. She's just doing her thing. I don't even need to do anything. This is the best purchase ever. And we've managed to do all delivery. You're not looking too good. Let me swap for you. But yeah, all good. I can now just spend money on ordering. I do need to be careful. I need to double check how much comes out each day, though, based on the loan now. And there we have it. Beautiful. So let me just double check. The loan payment we don't start till tomorrow. I'm going to get advertising done before we open up as well. So I'm going to do, we've got one campaign. Let's go with a newspaper article for the full duration as well. Oh, I can't do that because we've got to pay it up front. Let's do a 15-day newspaper advertising as well. I didn't realize you have to do it. So that's we've got a total of 30% bonus from these two. Grab those deliveries and then we'll open the doors. Hopefully we are good to go. And I probably want to get a couple more of these racks. I need to change up the spirits. Okay, I can't do that delivery because I'm out of beer glasses now as well. Have I got any beer glasses in here? What have you got? Cheese. We actually don't. Okay. Again with the glasses then. And they're on sale. So let's grab a few of those in. Boom. I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to grab the other delivery whilst we're here, which also needs beer mugs. So we aren't going to be able to do it anyway then. Oh no, we can. Beautiful. Okay. We can do this one. I'm going to leave him unloading. I'll help him when I get back. So last customer for the day now. Looking at money, I've had to change 3 or 4 barrels today. So we've actually used all of this up. I'm going to have to buy in a whole load of those for the next day as well. So, I mean, more people are going to come in. Look at that, 42. So the advertisement is helping. But I do need to keep that in mind whilst they're here. So what I'm going to do with these, I need everything bar the creek. That leaves us with minus 99. So if I leave all of this in, we should be fine. Let's get rid of the Pilsner so I can just order those. 2 deliveries to grab as well, which I can also do. I'm going to leave him to do that though and grab those off. I am very, very happy with the upgrade to allowing her to do everything though. She is so good, so strong as well. And just she actually is quicker than what I can do it, which is great. So, and I see the money just constantly flowing in, which is really, really nice. So honestly, don't have to worry with her on our team now. And some good deliveries to bring us back up as well. Well, did the last day, almost back up to 2,000, just finishing the last delivery on this day. And honestly, we're out of snack. The sheer amount of these guys that they get in, I don't know, man. I'm just going to straight get a few in. And I'm also going to do the same here. I'm just going to get them. So I don't need to worry. That is a lot, though. How much? It doesn't cost too much. That's good. And then, yeah, these guys are fine. I'm going to grab in a few more of those. It's the only thing I need for my beer delivery. My actual delivery, sorry. And then 4 coconut liqueurs. Everything else, maybe a spicy rum. That should do for now. Beautiful. And then I need to keep an eye when these empty out. I actually do swap them. Look at this. Just a truck full of crisps. I love it. Look at that. Just crisps everywhere. Chips. Sorry, guys. There we go. It's a beautiful sight. Still got some good kegs. We've got some spare. Well, we've got some Malibu or coconut liqueur. It's just Malibu, isn't it? We can leave him doing that. We're going to have to stop wine soon, though. That's been holding on for dear life. But actually, this thing is where the money is. These guys just keep buying it, which is great. I need some more lambic. It is. I thought it would get easier, but it's still stressing me out a little bit. All right, it's time to sacrifice the cash in favor of some good boxes of wine. Just going to grab 2 of each apart from the white wine silence. That's actually still pretty good money. And there we go. Look at that. 50 people in a single day. Not bad. We are spending over 500 on paybacks, though, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Loads of wine in for him to deal with. And I really want to get some of this new equipment. Doors straight open. On to the deliveries. It is a never-ending cycle, but actually I'm only going to do this one today. And then I'm going to do orders for probably something new. So I'm thinking about unlocking the next accessory or one of the new boozers, I think. let's go check it out. So, upgrade-wise, we could go wine number 2, which is 1,000. That would be all our money, though, but that would be some nice ones. Or there's, yeah, the beer we can't do. 1,500 for those. 500 for soft drinks. So maybe, yeah, let's get the soft drink upgrade. So that should be nice and easy to order, he says. And we'll get in 5 cases of each. Oh, look, it's Pepsi, Soda Puppy, Orangina, and 7-Up. It's all just, yeah, I love it. We'll get some more in. They are pretty much the same. So actually, let's go one further because it's going to take quite a few to fill the shelves anyway. And then we're going to need 3 racks. Minus 24. So we just need to do tiny delivery before we order that one in. Do I do another one? Nah, I'll just wait for the money. There we go. Incoming. That is all our cash gone, but we've got brand new ones. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. I can put 2 more here so they can walk in. But we're going to have to change it up. Don't know what to do. I think wine realistically is going to have to go over here. And I'm going to set up a new bit. It looks like they can get in on that. It's backwards to the storefront. How stupid does that look? That's fine. You have to go behind the till to get it, but that is okay. And then we've got lots of room to work with. So if we go for aim for the beers and stuff down this way, I think this gives us room to play with, right? And then we can have spirits over this way. Then I might even, I think they can overlap. So I'm going to just move that in 1. I think this works just fine. They can fit down there, can't they? Yep, this is good. So we get our 3 racks along here and then we top those babies up. Just thing level 29 as well. Good news. And then final. Need to figure out where we put this one. Yeah, that'll do for now. And then we'll grab these guys in. He's not the happiest bunny, but let's get the Pepsis up on that one. And here we go. Look at this, man. It is looking busy. Very, very busy. So he's brought all that in. That's fine. We've got loads more that we need to top up once again. I think wine's okay behind there. It looks pretty cool, actually. We could always move the till if we want to, but that's okay. Need to move my little wine sign now as well. Let's get that one over here. That makes more sense. Yeah, we can kind of label with that. Now, it's 2,500 to upgrade the store. I need to make do with what we've got for now. But I am seeing that we need multiple things stacking. I mean, he's good to do all that, isn't he? I can leave him doing stuff, but we're out of actual beer again. There we go. We're going to have to spend... we need, in order to replenish all our draft, we need 1,381 total, and that's with it, the reduced price. I kind of want to do this right now, but I also need to consider the loan, so I might have to wait until tomorrow. Yeah, I think tomorrow's the right play here. Good profit, though, for everything going on. Realistically, then, we are going to have to fully save for the expansion on the shop as well. Just looking at our upgrades, the next reasonable priced one would be wine number 2. Level 30. Yes. There is something we need to probably do with the walls, though. What colour walls do we want to go with? Red and black, baby. There we go. We're applying it. Look at the dark features. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, you make me happy. You make me happy. Oh, it makes my wine light look awesome. I'm going to change our desktop too, right? What's the cutest one here? I mean... Shiba Emu is always cute. But horses and cats, I mean animals in general, right? I think I'll stick with that though. Look at it. Look at his little face. Look at that from the outside. Now that looks mega, man. I love it. Love the colours. Okay, day ended to go. Nothing to worry about. I'm going to get these straight in. 522. Let's get those done. Alright, I think I'm going to take out this large loan here so we can get the next market upgrade. So we're going to increase our size here, and that leaves us with a good amount to go with. So what do we want to grab? Let's go with, oh, I do want more. I want some gin, can't lie. Let's go for the spirits 2, and then in terms of the spirits, we're going to get 2 of each. It's quite a big difference this is going to be. This is going to cost me a fortune. I think one or 2 more racks. We need the normal racks for this. So glass rack V2 is the one to go for. 2 of each. I think that's good. That leaves us 1,047. Pop. Let's get those straight in. This is, yeah, a good amount of space that gave us a perfect place to put these. So I'm going to pick these up now. We are going to put spirits all the way back here. Now there's going to be a lot of travel time for these guys, but that's fine. We want them right at the back. We got some craft rum that, wow, this stuff is worth loads. Holy crap. Please come and spend money. So yeah, we should be able to start making loads. What's this mint stuff that I bought? I don't even know. Mint liqueur. So I need to raise the prices on all of these. There is a lot of different items you can put out. And there we go. We've got all of them out. There's our gin at the bottom as well. Not bad. And the day has ended also. Perfect. Well, obviously a big loan, but let's crack straight in. I am also just adjusting the prices because actually I think they are happy. So since the update, I think they changed some of the spirit prices. So I'm just making sure that they are all marked up. There we go. All increased on prices now. So actually some of them are worth like 50 odd a bottle as well. So hopefully they come and grab these guys in. Look at that. So there's a lot. And I was selling these at a reduced rate. Actually, we're only just making a profit on most of these the whole time. I was wondering why I couldn't get the money in. All right, I think there's something more we can do with these beer ones now as well. I don't like that they are where they are. So I think let's give it a bit of room, right? I'm much happier with that. And then we can have a row of them here, I think. And there we go. Yeah, so loan payments plus this. So 93167 per day that we need to pay out. So let's call it 950. That's how much we need each day to not go into minus. So that's good. All right, 2342. I think, honestly, we can get another upgrade here. So I think it's time to get the accessories 3 so I can start filling out that area. So where does that leave us? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 upgrades to do. So we just need to level up a bit more to make sure we're getting the upgrade points, but that is nice. So accessories, we're going to need to order these. So we got brandy glasses, which I didn't actually change. We've got cocktail glasses and cocktail glasses. So we'll start with 4 of each. I'll get 1 or 2 racks for this. Let's grab 2 racks for that. That leaves us with good money. Let's get more in that we need on these as well then. Might go up to 5 of each, and then we'll make sure we change the prices. And there we go. Even after paying everything off, then we're still making a couple of hundred a day. So I just need to get past all of the, well, all of the issues with loans that will come in. And there's the last glass box coming in. That took forever to unload, literally all day. So not ideal. But I've changed all of the accessory prices too. So we should be looking pretty good once again. Let's run this down as well. Let's go ahead and get 8 packs. Those, we'll get a few of those. I mean, we'll get 4 of them. And maybe 2 of those. Snacks, once again, we're looking good on storage still with these. Candy pieces, we need some. Get a couple of cheeses as well. Maybe 1 of those. It's never ending. I'm forever running out. People don't buy cider that much, so I just need to keep it topped up almost. And then let's have a quick look at the upgrades. So 1,000 for the wine too. Oh, that's gonna be the difficult part, because I probably need to change the layout when I get the wine. And day finished. I think I need to replenish my advertising here as well. I'm honestly going to look to see if I can clear that 1 loan again as well. But we're fine. We're going into the day. I'm going to have to let it smash through and just keep updating them. But that is our delivery at least anyway. Let's get you open. We just hit level 33. We are going strong. I'm not showing every little detail anymore because it's just me doing back and forth, trying to save up, and just grabbing kegs like you wouldn't believe. I bought loads of Blanche whilst it was on offer. I actually need to swap that Pilsner out, don't I? Not you. You need to stay on. I need to swap you. But yeah, this is pretty much what we've been doing, topping up, trying slowly, money increasing. So once this loan's paid off, the daily will be actually really, really good. So that's kind of it, really. Right, it's 1,000 for the next wine. I kind of want it. I'm going to get it. We've got the points, so I think it's the right thing to do. It's gone awfully quiet out here. I don't know what's going on. I think the advertisement may have finished as well. It did, so let's get that one in as well. So what we're going to need to do is get in this new wine. I can't lie, they look pretty damn tasty, these bottles. We're pretty much full. Look at that. So should be able to make good money from these. They're worth considerable amounts more than that, so they come in for the same thing. This fridge is going to go just here behind. That's fine. And then we'll get the wines lined up in here. So that's 4 wine racks. I think that works just fine into the glasses there. That could be quite nice. And once again, we're going to move our wine bit over there. I don't know. I'm still not happy with these. I like the see-through-y kind of ones to go in the middle, but I think once we've got our rows in, it should be fine. I also want to upgrade my floor. I'm not a big fan. Parquet is always nice. Feeling that larger parquet probably goes with everything we have. That's 300 though. Probably a waste of money, but move those around a little bit. I think that's a bit nicer. I'm still not sold on this whole beer thing here. I think this would go better there. So we've got a little bit of space, and that actually does mean that I can do this. Which actually, yeah, that's much nicer. Let's stay with that. Hey, look at that for profit, man. We bought quite a bit in. 916. Getting closer to having that gone too. What's left on there? I did do a huge order as well. I'm trying my hardest to keep all of this nice and stocked up. Yeah, we spent over 1,000 on another order. It's come in pretty handy. Everything, once again, is looking nice and full. Now, what I come to realize is actually these snacks, they're not worth a whole lot other than like the chocolate. So the original snacks and stuff, they take up a lot of room but aren't worth too much. So realistically, you should probably shave them down to maybe 1 rack for the colas as an example. So I might do that. And when I come in here for the upgrades with the next lot of snacks, look, we can get croutons, milk chocolate and pickles on the remaining spaces without having to add any more in, which makes perfect sense. This is like our go-to figure, the just over 2,000 permanently, but actually this is after a big order too. So I'm quite happy. It's definitely improving. Definitely improving. I need more expensive items to sell though for sure. So I think even the extra or the next lot of food, so like pickles and things like that, might sell pretty well. I don't know. I have no idea, but that is going to be my next purchase, I think. No, seriously, we could pay this off. I'm doing it. I'm paying the loans off. So we no longer have any loans to concern ourselves with. So we should have enough then for each day now. This is great, actually. Without the loans, I'm going to be able to get these upgrades a lot quicker. There's someone else still in the store. You okay, mate? Someone else still in the store? Or are we... Oh, hello. Hopefully you got your pocketfuls of goodies. There we go. No more loans in either. So we only pay out 4 staff now. So this is perfect. All of our stuff is ours for the pickings. That has got to be the easiest delivery ever for 116. I wish they were all like that. So now starts the grind for the extra money to get everything we need. I'm getting in a 4th member of staff now to handle stock. I'm just ordering quite a bit in. I want to just get them absolutely hammering through this with me. Just so I can keep everything stocked up and really nice, to be honest. So I just want to point out, if you look up at the date, we are a few days ahead now. Been grinding out to get the money up. Look at it. And we've been ordering in and getting our shelves really full and prepped for when we unlock the new kit. So here we are. We've got quite a few extra shelves, and there's obviously these are ugly with the back end of it. And I've got in some storage now. So this is the storage room. Looking, there's not that much on there, but it's fine. We have money, and with that money, we are going to get our upgrades. So first off, we're going to go for the croutons, milk chocolate and pickle. Oh, so that is the last of the food upgrades, and we will be getting those in. So croutons, we'll get 2 boxes. Wow, milk chocolate. We'll get 2 boxes of those, and then pickles. Well, we're going to need a few of those. Hopefully we can fit them on. Going to order those straight in, and then we'll go into the prices and make sure that they are good. The answer's job done. We're priced up, and as you can see, we are level 39 now. The shop is very busy, by the way. I'm really excited to get all this stuff on. So pickles, I'm putting down here. They look great, and I'm excited about it. So that is the last of our food one in. Lots of bars of chocolate. I'm not sure whether this goes in the fridge. Right, on a shelf. Cool. So we have this shelf here for chocolate. Get on there. We love chocolate, baby. Look at that. Not a lot of money in them, but they grab them as well, I think. And then croutons, very random. But we'll take them anyway and chuck these on a shelf also. Let's put them in with the pickles. There we go. A couple of croutons on there. Well, and pretty much job done. So they'll keep these nice and stocked up now. But yeah, about, I think 72 days in now. I'm just going to grab the deliveries as well and crack on with those. But that's kind of where we're at. And honestly, I think we have enough money to grab another upgrade here. So I've got the 2 beer shelves that I've got in over here. I think we go ahead and get those further done. I do see that crisps and stuff has run out as well. Do we have any boxes of those? That is the question. So I might need to get some of those in. They sell super fast. So what we'll do before we go in is make sure I get that ordered. So we're going to get 3 boxes of each. Then we're going to go back and grab the next upgrade. So beers 3. This is 3 new different ones that we're going to get in. And they are beer packs. So you only get 2 per. So we're going to need... I don't know how we store these. Cooler or a rack. But we'll get these in the fridge then, actually, as well. Which is cool. So we're going to get 6 of each of these. Let's actually go 10. We've got the money, I think. He says, yep, we got plenty. We could get a separate cooler for that in the corner as well. But that's what we'll go with. And then price-wise, we'll make sure that they are also very good. And they're all 28 each. We're going to price them at because it's a pack of 6. Rather than buying 1 beer now, they're going to grab a pack of 6. Look, this is crazy. I'll take these first, though, because it needs topping up. So, cooler beers we could put in there. I kind of want to keep that as fridge ones, though. So, we're going to see how these kind of go on. Okay, you can still fit quite a few on a rack, so we can fill... We eventually want to move on to, I guess, multi-packs, right? Yeah, it can fit 3 boxes full, so it still fits 6-pack on there, which is pretty crazy. I've now got 6 members of staff, by the way. Every order that I get in, they just run through, and honestly, money's looking good. So we've got this lady here carrying stuff out. I just had to top all the glasses again, but I'm just looking through. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Now, I honestly really don't like this bit where the wine is like that. Now, that looks better to me if I move them over, but what do I do with the other ones? That is the question. I think I honestly do the same with these guys. So we've got this middle wine section. I'm not sure if I move that over either. And then this with the glassware doesn't work either. So I kind of want the wine in its own little bit out the way. Now I can have it right over there, which actually looks pretty good. So I think I'm going to do that. Be a bit tight, but that's good. And then we have this open, but yeah, it looks much nicer. We're going to need to move our wine thing again. Yes, yes, wine is over there. There we go, that looks better. And then we got our beer posters over here. I'm trying to figure out what else I want to do with this. I do think I want to change those out for fridges, if I'm honest. So I might also do that. So we'll buy in a fridge. So I'm thinking these coolers, where are they? 500. Let's just grab those in so I can get sorted. And then what I'm going to do is move those beers off. We also need to expand the shop size. But I'm keen on getting the upgrades in first. So I'm just going to pop this down a second. We're going to unpack one. Just going to place it here a oh, that's no good. Just place it there a moment. Going to get my basket out. And I'm going to take all of this off here. Yeah, these look much nicer on these racks, if I'm honest. They look way cooler. So we're going to do that. We're going to have a fridge full of beer. And I think we just put one of each like that. So we have the fridge ready like... Yeah, it just looks good. And then I need to decide where I'm going to put it. So I think over here for the cold beers. Should be able to fit 2 there. Because I think we can have other things in the coolers. Yeah, that looks much nicer. Actually, coolers all the way along would look so much better. Quite costly though. But yeah, this is starting to shape up much nicer, I think. So this is good. Actually not sold on a lot of things. I feel like I could squeeze things on the ends like that to free up this open space. I just don't want this here. Yeah, let's put some glassware over there. That's fine. And then we've got our food in. This gives us a nice open walk space here. And if we want to extend these aisles out one more, we can do that actually as well. Maybe that. So let's move you there. Yeah, like that. That looks much better. So then we can add something on there if we want to as well. So some kind of other drink eventually. And then that can stay like that because of these. And then, yeah, I think that's good. If we can extend then the wine one out, that would look nice too. And then we'll keep the food here. And then that leaves us this little open space. There we go. That's 2.2k I'm having to spend on stock. I'm not going to touch it because I've got these guys doing it. We've got 4 people. Problem is actually what I've noticed as well. The stuff that's further back on the van, they won't grab. So I will need to get that as well. They can't physically get in to do it. All right, day's almost ended. We're pretty much out, so I need to order one of each keg as well. It's not good. Did I even manage any deliveries today? I didn't, but that's okay. We are going to grab one of each. There's nothing on for cheaper, unfortunately. And there we go. The day ended. So we spent nearly 4 grand on profit, but look at the income. We're nearly 4 grand for the day as well. So all these upgrades should be considerably quicker. I'm going to leave these guys to bring those in now. I'm not going to touch it. And we're going to just work on, well, let's have a look for our next wines, because there's a couple of racks we want. So it's 5 grand, and they're obviously going to be worth a lot. Spirits are very expensive. We've got last upgrades of the accessories 4 that we could grab as well. Honestly, I feel like part of me wants to expand the market first, but then these items will bring in more money. So it's probably, they should have been last, really. I feel like the wine will bring in more money than this, but the accessories are pretty good. So let's do it. Let's just get that tree done as well. So we'll get the next lot of accessories. And then this is just going to be an accessory delivery. This is pretty much all of our money, but we will make it back today. Let's check in on deliveries as well. Yeah, there's 2 big ones there that we'll do. I think these will go nicely over here, actually. Let's get them up high, though. Whiskey decanters. It doesn't look like I can fit too many on a shelf. And then we'll get one of these wine decanters down here as well. It looks like 6 still. Yeah, it can only fit 4 of the whiskey ones. So I just need to find my bartender's kit as well. There they are. So bartender's kit, we can also get in. We've got a spare one over here. We can fit 4 on each. They actually look pretty cool as well. Now, in preparation for our next wine upgrade, I am going to go ahead and grab in the wine racks. So we're going to get 2 more. It's a quick 500 that we'll need to spend. I don't know whether it's worth now getting in the self-checkout as well, but I think that is too much. I don't think we're ever going to need it. Honestly, the one till makes perfect sense. You need so many people on stock. And both of these are going to come in really nicely on this row here, and that's going to be for all our new wines. Yeah, I'm moving that bit at the back. I still don't know what to do here. I might just flip these around, honestly, just because they'll look a bit nicer. It gives us gap. If we want to do another spirits one, which we're probably going to need, then yes, that's the right play. It just looks much cleaner. So I want this space to stay. And these are just dotted around everywhere. I think that's the right way to do it. And then I've just put one on the end of there. So this bit looks pretty cool now. Look at that. We've got all these bartenders kits, all of the whiskey decanters and stuff. I don't know. Yep, they can fit just fine. So we're all good. Another day is going to end, but we've made a good amount on it. So that's good. We've still got a few customers in. There you go. Almost 100 each time. So income's still pretty good. Client serve 60. Alrighty, so it's been a couple of days. Just going to open up. You can see we're over 6 grand now. And we still have relatively okay stock from what I can see. So most things are still pretty full. So it's time to get the brand new wines in. I'm very excited about this. So we're going to unlock wine 3, which then is going to, well, I think they're going to be really expensive. Yes, so we've got these 3. We're probably, wow, 6 pieces for 110. So they're pretty premium. I'm going to get 2 boxes of each in to start, and then that's pretty much it. Draft beer wise, we've absolutely rinsed through as well, but I'm going to grab these. And then these wines we are going to mark up. So nothing too crazy, but a bottle itself is 58 each. That's incredible. I actually need these, so don't go running off. But we've got the perfect section for you. So we're actually going to put them in the nice ones here. That's a taste of things to come for, well, how expensive these guys are going to be, actually. So we'll get a bit on each. And there we go. The wine has been updated then, so lots of things there. Let's see how much money we can make throughout this day. I am going to chill. So you can see I'm just under 1.4. And level 42. I know I said I was going to see what we could get to, but I've ended up ordering loads again. The glass has just run out super quick, so I'm just going to make sure we have them in. I mean, it's important, right? And there we go. So you can still see just around that 4,000 income. What we could obviously do is grab out big loans for things, but then we'll just spend time backtracking. So I am just kind of leaving it for now. I will need another one of these for when we get the spirit upgrade. So I think we need a total, some big money really for the next one. So as it stands, we've got, yes, we'll need 22,500 for the 2 spirits, but I'm sure they're going to be worth a hell of a lot of money. Tempted to go for the wine 4 before anything, to be honest. That champagne's going to be worth a hell of a lot, and it probably would bring in more money. So I do need to factor that kind of in as well. But we're going to continue to carry on making money as much as I can. I've just had to sink a few thousand on advertising, actually. Both of these campaigns had ended also. So we're only running, I was wondering why it was stupidly quiet. Alrighty, the new dawn is upon us. 5.6k. It's been a couple more days. It's quite, well, I don't know whether just to get out a loan right now. We can obviously, oh, we only have 2 upgrade points actually. So we need 4 before we can get that and 3 before we can get that anyway. So actually that's fine. That's actually helped me a little bit. So I can just go ahead and order. So I need, whilst these are cheap, I will be grabbing one of those in. But we are low on every single beer. All right, we are sinking 4.3k on stock because we don't have points anyway. We need to level up. So we're all good, and I'm going to continue on with everything else. Wow, some free, very good deliveries there. So I'm just going to leave these guys to do their thing. I'm tempted to get the self-service checkout really soon as well. Alrighty, almost level 44. Look at this. Every single one is empty now. So we've got to do the process of replacing each. Now, I'm a little bit OCD, so I want to make sure they stay in the same order. And there we go. I did already start the new day as well. So money's looking good. We just need to hit this level. And then we're going to spend the 3 points to finish off. But that's absolutely fine. I should be able to then get all of these done. So the 2 deliveries as well. Like I said, I've just spent nearly 5 grand on stock. So we should be okay for a few days. So it should be all about just making loads of cash. And there we go. We hit the level 44 with this one. I'm just going to finish off this delivery and then I'll go and deal with that. Alrighty, I'm also going to purchase a few decorations to see if that helps. But that should now be points. We've got 3 points to spend. It's 10,000 for that one. 7,500 for the spirits. I think I'm going to go spirits, to be honest. But what I'm going to do beforehand is check out some of these. So I want to get 2 plant pots. Obviously, I want a couple more pictures. So I want, yeah, a beer light. We've already got the wine one. We want a whiskey one. And then I want to get the Lonzy thingy. That will do for now. It's like 700 on decorations. Let me grab these in. All right, there we go. We got Lonzy up there. I need to finish this. Maybe Lonzy's, what did I call it? Lonzy's brew. I need to get that inside. But we got this plant pot down here. Got a couple of signs up. It's looking good. And a couple of plant pots makes the world of difference, actually. Who doesn't love a plant, right? So let's go ahead to the bank. Let's grab the medium loan. And I kind of want to pay it off as quick as I can. Let's go for 5 days. Less daily interest as well. And then let's grab the spirits 3. And we are going to get in another thingy. So we're going to need a glass rack. Oh my god, look how many there are. Wow, they're worth a lot of money. We're going to start with just 1 of each. I don't know if we can afford all of them. Oh, we got more than enough. That's fine. Let's get 2. Boom. That is a lot though. Oh, I'm just going to get my shelf in. Right, I've moved it around. This is how it's going to look. So I just need to get them in for that one. Hopefully they don't steal everything. Got some premium stuff to get in. Oh, look at that. Now let's get a little markup on these guys as well so we make a bit of cash from them. And there we go. All 6 on this one here is very, very expensive ones in there. I'm just going to put a couple of dollars extra on each. And in terms of upgrades, we've only got 1 more in spirits to do and 1 more. So we need 25k for these 2. And then this whole section's done. Then it's just the expansion. So we're actually nearly there. But we need a lot of upgrade points. So we've still got to consider that one as well. Okay, marked all of those prices up. Let's grab the deliveries. Oh no, I'm not even going to bother wasting my time. I'm just going to sit around then. Alrighty, so I did get the warehouse upgrade. So nothing too exciting. I'm going to grab all of those. I've got 4 more box shelves. I can only get 4 in at a time, actually. I'm not relying on stock at the moment, but what we've done is expanded it. So it's quite large. Look at this. So I'm just going to chuck in loads of empty ones in there, to be honest. Just so we can keep buying loads of stock. Now it's all about actually stocking up on everything in a sensible fashion so that we don't need to worry about it. And then all we've got to do is sit at our desk ordering. Alrighty, bringing you back in for a big update, really. We're still making the money. I mean, we're on 5,400. Biggest problem we're having at the moment is upgrade points. So I could more than happily get the upgrades. I just don't have the money for it. So we've got a total of 4 upgrades to go. This is 2. This is 3. So 5, 9, 13 points total to get it done. I have 1. So I need 12 more levels before we can unlock everything. And I'm not going to be doing that within the 100 days. So I might have to just grind it, man. Hopefully we'll have some money. But I think I'm going to get the expansion next, so we can prep ready for everything and then move all this along. And we could essentially turn the rows to go down that way for each of these. I don't think this is going to move. I kind of like this, and I kind of like the wine. Honestly, I kind of like everything. I just need to figure out whether I want a separate section for all this. So I'm not sure yet. All right, I got my next letters in for this as well. So we'll get the S on. I'm not sure if these actually increase level either. That's okay. I'm trying to figure out. I think I'm going to go across like this as well. And it's going to look fantastic. There we go. Look at that. That is clean. And I think I want another plant down here, but we'll let that go away anyway. I'm happy with that. So yeah, 47 on the rep. You can see we've got good money. We've just been trying to keep everything easily stocked up. So, I mean, we're running low again. It's never ending. But you know what? With 4 people unpacking, they are really slow. No matter what we do, they are just slow, man. So that extra upgrade point gives us the warehouse size. We are going to need that anyway. But I'm honestly going to wait because I want to get these first, because these are going to bring in hopefully more rep and more points. So it's absolutely about time. I think we're on the 90th day, but it's about time that we get in the self-service. So I'm going to grab 1. Part of me wants to get 2 actually, and then move the till for now. But I don't know if we're allowed, so I'm just going to grab 2 anyway, because I've got a bit of a vision on what I kind of want to do anyway. We'll get them both in, and then when the store closes, we will get this set up for tomorrow. My thinking is the more people we can get in, the more, or the quicker we can serve, the more people will come in. I don't know if there's a set value, but we might be able to level up a little bit quicker. Oh, just open the blinking place before even doing this. I'm an idiot. I could close it actually, but yeah, that's fine. What I need to do is do the deliveries anyway. Tomorrow I need to remember before I flick it open. Right, I've remembered this time. I'm not opening the doors yet. We are going to put... Can I pack this away? Don't want it. I don't want it. I actually don't want it at all. So what I'll do is just... I'm going to leave it there, but I want to try something here. We're going to have the 2 self-service here, and then the cashier guy we're going to have as self-checkout operator. So all he does is check ID on these. That is literally it. Let's try it. Problem I have is these guys, I am sure, will still come to here. So I'll just have to sit on this. Or I have one of those guys doing it. I just want to see if I can level up a little bit quicker based on that. And we've got 3 points now, so I might be able to get the level up. I'm still going to wait for 4, I think. Alright, so I'm going into the next day. I'm going to get rid of these. They are pointless, to be honest. They are rubbish. If anything, they're just in the way, right? So what I'll do is assign him back to the till. Yeah, it didn't make any difference on this, other than that it kind of just annoyed me with the bell. So let's get rid of that. And there we go, 49. That is our 4 points, finally. And we are going to get wine for. Boom. Now, we don't have much money, but I'm going to take out a £2,000 loan just to buy in the stock for this. So we've now got the champagne, although this doesn't look like... Oh, okay, 6 bottles. Yeah, it's way less than those. So we're going to grab 3 of each, maybe 4 of each. They're pretty cheap, aren't they? So let's just do it. Now we've got to save up the 4 upgrade points and 15,000 for Spirit 4. So we need 7, 8, 9 upgrade points remain. But there we go, some champagne. For some reason, champagne is really cheap on this game. But there we have it, all champagnes are in. Let's go make sure the prices are fine as well. So, champagne. There we go. We've put the markup on them. They're not worth a lot at all. That's rubbish. So we're not even going to make that much money from it. But money actually isn't a problem. They look nice on the shelves. But I think the next of these is going to be good. So we need 1 more of these shelves in preparation as well. And the final shelf for this section is going to go here. We can have one on the back of there if we want to as well. So this one's going to hold our next lot of booze. But we've got a few. So we need to hit level 53 before we can buy these. Alrighty, we are well over 100 days, but we have over 15,000 now, and you'll see we're level 53. So that means one thing and one thing only. Spirits 4 is here, which is every single one. Get all licenses. The Alcohol Empire achievement. So now all we have to do is 5 points. We've got market and warehouse to do, but before we go any further, we're going to need to go into these. These are the big bottles, right? So we're going to stop. Well, I don't know if I have anywhere near enough there. $2 grand just for those. So what we'll do is take out that loan there. Order this in, because there is an achievement to stock every single item also. So that is exactly what we're going to do. And I've got just the rack for it. And then we'll make these are giant. I want to put these in the window eventually. Holy crap. So we want one of each before they take them all. Yep, that looks good. And then we're going to get the achievement, I think, to stock every item. Hopefully, I've got everything in stock right now. I have all kinds of products on the shelves at the same time. That is the hardest achievement, by the way, and I've kept everything stocked up anyway. So I think we're about 105 days in, 103 to 105 days, and I don't know the exact, because there's no way of checking until I load game, but that's where we're at the moment. Now, all I need to do is expand this and then decide how I'm going to design it. So the grind starts on these last bits to get that in. Oh, wow. They sell. Look how much they sell for. Hold on a minute. Let's go all the way down. So I'm going to mark all 3 of those bottles up just by a little bit and make sure they're good. So we should be able to make some good money. If people start grabbing them, that is anyway. There we go. Oh no, she's stocking it. Look at the size of these things, though. So these giant bottles, I actually want to be by the window there. So when you're looking in, there's just giant bottles there. That looks good. I like that. And what I'm going to do is take one and stick it on there. So we'll have the James Daryl on 2. Just fill this with these babies. It's going to cost a fortune anyway, but all is good. So we've got to get the expansion. So let me just show you. The upgrades themselves is 5,000 plus 3 upgrade points for the market, and then we've got the warehouse. Warehouse doesn't really matter. I don't need it too much, but let me show you the warehouse. I've been buying in the shelves as well, so you can see we have stock, but it's just a back and forth of keep buying it. Guess who's got 2 points now for the warehouse upgrade? That is the maxed warehouse. All we've got left to go is 3 points for the market, and look at our money. These things are crazy. So if you manage to get lucky with a delivery that's selling these, you make so much money. I made 1,200 from one delivery because they wanted 2 bottles of first Ballerina the Giant one. So yeah, not bad at all. Things are still looking really good. You can see we've got plenty of money. So I'm going to start decorating a bit more. We've got pretty good supplies still. There's things that are running low, but these are the giant bottles, so we're not concerned about those. Going to go ahead and grab a couple of each of the pictures and just dot them around a little bit because we've got a few. I want the large one, and then on the bit by the front door I want some of these generic thingies here. I'm not getting any of these carpets, by the way. I do want to get a couple of these, so I'm going to try one of each of those as well. That's going to be just a quick 5 grand. This is all decoration stuff. Because we're at that point, I want to finish off and polish it up before we move things around, then we'll decide. But look at it. It looks awesome, man. There we go. Look at that. Oh, is that liqueur, actually? I might need to move that. Yeah, let's put that over here. That kind of fits there. And then we've got the giant wine bottle that I want as well. And that one's going to go right there. That looks awesome. Right the row of the wines. And there we have it. We have this corner here. Let's rotate that round. Perfect. And we've got this. I'm not sure if I want to move all this up. It's quite big. Kinda cool though. Yeah, that looks good. I really like that. Well, the grind is absolutely real, by the way, but look at my storeroom. We are almost there. You can see we're level 57. That once we hit 58, we have enough points to get the last one, but look at our storeroom. I've been spending like crazy. You can see we've got good amounts of money as well. So I'm going to just finish serving these. I've got 5 people now doing stock rather than the till. And I'm just standing on the till doing this. And it's working out pretty well, to be honest. And there we go. The day has ended out. So let's get this this final day kicked off. And I've also got to go ahead and order some croutons because we don't have any. And I'm just going to order 10 boxes because why not? But yeah, we're pretty much there. We are almost there. The final customers on the stretch. There it is. The points, baby. You lot can all wait now. I've got stuff to do. I've just replenished every single beer barrel as well. I'm just clearing it out. I'll do that in a minute. The main thing is we can now get the final upgrade, baby, and that is 2 achievements, the maximum capacity and the leveling master, to unlock all upgrades. That is every single achievement. So now, wow, look at all this room. This now gives us what we want. Space to work with, so I can spread this out now. The beers don't need to be anywhere near as cramped as they are. Now I'm just buying in one more shelf. What I'm going to do at the back here, put someone else back on the till as well. We're going to have the booze like this. I'm going to need to figure out what I'm going to do with this thing. But I think I'm just going to move away from all of these. And we're going to have all of our... how do I want to do this? Going to have all our glassware over this way. That looks nice there. We'll have the beers flipped around as well. So I'm going to move these over, actually. Alrighty, here we go. Let me show you what we're working with here. I've got to get one more thing. Food. I think if I move this one over, that looks good. We want the little gaps because it looks like this, but we've got spirits over here. We've got a few decorations. I've moved all of the wares to that bit. The beer fridge is here next to the big beer. All of our beers in rows there. Looks awesome. Just need to move some of these over, actually. There we go. Got a nice little beer bit there. The wine racks I've moved over as well, so we'll just move that. And then food still along here, but I'm actually going to change that one and put that chocolate on the edge there. I think that's cool. Quite like putting stuff on the edges. Don't know why, it just looks a bit better, but that is literally where we're at with the shop. It's absolutely awesome. And look at this delivery room. Oh, kegs everywhere, food everywhere. It's all good. Let's have a look from outside too. Lonzi's Brew, baby. Guys, that is me completing 100% of Liquor Store Simulator. However, let me get in one final piece right here. And I've got to get the golden beer bottle statue. And there it is. It's on its way. This beauty. Where am I going to put this? Oh, where do we put this one? I think it might go quite well there. And there's our golden beer bottle. Actually, let's move it here. There. Beautiful. Guys, please hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you aren't already as well. I hope you've enjoyed this one. It has been an absolute grind. It's taken us about 120 in-game days as well. So quite a few hours has gone into this. So please do help me out by liking and commenting, all of that sort of stuff. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Check out the links to my Patreon and the memberships on the channel. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.